No, take your time, take your time.
I'm ready now, please.
All good, all good.
Mhm.
So, last session began with you guys in Fort Knucklebone deciding what to do. You guys cast Ascending to communicate with Devotion, Amity's mother, and found out she is imprisoned within Zariel's flying fortress. You spoke to Kairos about this, and he informed you that the flying fortress has to dock occasionally at the Stygian docks to refuel, and that would be a good opportunity to sneak aboard. Kairos was keen to come along on this rescue mission, but you decided to leave him for the time being. Jelly also thought things through and finally decided to abandon Torm and return to Onatu. And as you got to work decorating the Tormentor and decorating the garage, you felt Onatu's presence with you. You guys also contacted Mordenkainen to fill him in on Ubelux, the demon imprisoned at the obelisk, and to inform him of the solar insidiators. During this, Mordenkainen spoke of research which has led him to believe that the celestial essence Zariel seemingly stored within her sword could be put to use in other manners. You spoke to various figures at Fort Knucklebone and spoke to Crickendolt about furnishing the garage, as well as Gearna, who is seemingly able to create a teleportation circle within Fort Knucklebone for you. You then rested up and set off for the Bone Brambles, just the two of you and Lulu in your gal's Tormentor. Along the way, you had a very brief encounter with the Bitter Marauders during a sandstorm, where a powerful shatter from Amity caused a severe mishap for the Tormentor. For the Tormentor that was carrying the leader of the Bitter Marauders, and after many failed attempts to fix that mishap, they fell further and further behind, and the rest of the Bitter Marauders called off the attack to regroup with their leader. Traveling further on, you witnessed the Demon Zapper, the large construct that seemingly obliterates demons that were spawning from a large lake of demonic ichor. You continued even further on westwards and eventually reached the outskirts of the Bone Brambles, this twisting maze of bone-white trees and brambles intermixed with fleshy red vines and many, many trapped souls. As you set about navigating the Bone Brambles, you came across the body of a drow assassin. You looted her satchel and discovered some basic supplies, as well as a very powerful fiend poison. You were then beset upon by two ghosts, both of you falling victim to their withering touch as they attempted to suck the life force from you. One of those ghosts was dispatched. Jelly turned the other one with her channel divinity, and you guys fled further into the woods, tending to your wounds as you went. And so we pick up with you guys making your way through the Bone Brambles.
So
we running.
What way though?
If you guys could make survival checks for me.
Right, I'll roll as Amity.
I will roll as Jelly.
Survival. Remember, we have Fortune's Favour.
We do.
We do. I'm going to use Fortune's Favour.
You're going to use Fortune's Favour. Re-roll your survival.
Fuck me.
I'm going to use it as well. There we go. What are the odds?
I have the worst re-rolls known to man. No point in me learning this spell because I just re-roll the same every time.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. So, you continue on through the winding, tangled mess that is the Bone Brambles, passing by many more figures, these kind of spectral, ghostly figures trapped in amongst the plant growth. And as you guys continue onwards, you're heading along, the path kind of widens and then opens up into a clearing of sorts. And sat in the middle of that clearing, there is this large white tree, like many of the others around, but this one is like particularly large and imposing, sat kind of solitary in this opening. And there's many red vines dangling down from its kind of big canopy, but as well as that, there are 4 ghostly figures like caught in the branches of this tree, just kind of wide-eyed, just kind of looking around. And as well as this, the trunk of the tree is carved to resemble a weeping face. And where the eyes of that face are, there's actually seems to be blood running down the sides.
Yeesh.
She is Red Ruth.
Do the figures see us up in the trees?
Make a perception check.
Do they look stuck as well, actually? Sorry, I know it's maybe 2 perception checks, but like...
No, we'll call it part of the same perception check. You're probably at this point maybe like 45 feet away from it at the edge of the clearing. They do appear to be like tangled up and caught in the branches, the same way that many of these figures that you've passed are somehow caught up and bound to the plant life that's constricting them.
Mm-hmm.
And you also the two kind of like furthest forward ones do seem to be kind of like generally looking in your direction.
Can I get closer?
Yeah, sure.
And can I like, I don't want to shout loudly though, is the thing, but like I want to say to them, do you know where Red Ruth is? I want to ask them.
Okay. So you head up and you say, do you know where Red Ruth is? How close to the tree are you getting?
Don't like that question. Don't like that question at all.
Like 15 feet away.
Yeah, okay, so you head up 15 feet away from this large tree and you look up and you ask if you know where Red Ruth is, and both of the figures that are kind of towards the front of the tree just kind of look down silently at you. Just kind of emotionless.
Don't really want to touch this tree.
Yeah,
Should we just leave? Do we think this is where Ruth is going to be if she's here?
Is she in the tree?
Is there an opening? Is there like a mouth to the tree?
Make an investigation check.
Are there like big holes in the eyes?
Yeah, is she living in the tree?
So as you kind of look around at the tree, there's the big face on one side of it, but there doesn't appear to be any sort of like opening. But Amity, you do notice as you're kind of looking around that the ground around the base of the tree looks like it's pretty regularly disturbed and torn up.
Torn? Do you know this tree moves?
Yeah, I think the tree goes.
Do we want it to do that?
Should we say like Maggie sends her regards? Like we're friends.
Shout out, like
yeah, it's just
we're here on behalf of Maggie.
If she's down there, she might hear us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maggie. Yeah, go for it.
Commentary to like boom my voice.
Okay.
Be like, Maggie sends her regards. We're friends. Is Ruth here?
I ready my weapon just in case though. Like
yeah.
Okay, so Amity, as you kind of boom your voice and yell this, one of the very hefty like branches that ascends up suddenly swings down towards you. didn't have my dice roller up, so just give me a second.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, I guess. How are we gonna get in there?
I don't know.
17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Yeah, so you see it coming down just at a mass moment, this great big tree-ish appendage that swings down, and you duck out the way and it whiffs over your head, and you hear the tree groan and grumble as it uproots itself.
Right, we need to go.
She's not here. She's not here.
Oh, run.
Roll for initiative.
I don't want to fight the tree. I want to run.
Yeah, you decided to roll for initiative though.
Fuck this. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me.
So which one was this?
Oh my god.
It is so big.
So big. I just thought Ruth would just chill out in a tree.
No.
So if you guys could drag your tokens on. You guys came up from the south here, heading northwards. So
Okay.
I said I was 15 foot away.
you did, but then Amity said she was going right up to you.
Yeah, I went up to it. So.
I don't want to be far away from it. Oh no, Amity.
I don't know where I am. So put me wherever I am.
Yeah, I'll arrange things as necessary here. That looks pretty decent actually, the way you guys have got yourself there. And I'll say that Lulu is probably about here next to Jelly. Yeah, so turn tracker. So we've got 2 turns for Amity.
My spells, because there's so many fire spells or spells that like do that kind of damage that I've just ignored because I was like, I won't need it in this campaign. I do.
It's a very rare occurrence, to be fair, that we need fire.
True.
So like, we're like, oh yeah, give me some
Yeah.
fire.
Don't need
Oh,
that.
done. Double 13s for Jelly.
Yep. Lucky.
Where you going?
What's this thing's dexterity? Okay, it does get -1 to its dexterity.
All right.
Right, so Lulu gets a. Lulu's 19, so she's up first. And the tree gets a natural 17, which is just a 16. So tree's 16. Okay, so Lulu's up first. She sees that the tree is taking a swing at you and immediately flies up behind you and goes, "Okay, Amity."
Oh.
I'll be okay.
And the tree ant is now up. And yeah, it kind of uproots itself, and then you see that it sticks one of its appendages into the ground beside it, and you hear kind of rumbling under the ground, and two
What?
two viney white, basically like the white thorny brambles that kind of line the path, kind of tangled messes of them sprout up the ground and then like detach so they can actually squirm and writhe around. So these things have pretty low speed, but they can each get to one of you. So these creatures, these thorny little creatures, will attempt each to constrict you guys. So Amity, 22 on you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that will does 6 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
And you are now being restrained by that little thorny creature. Oh, sorry, that's a bludgeoning, but that should be piercing damage as the thorns went into. Jelly, the one attacking you, and that is a 19 to hit, which I don't believe hits you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so you watch as the one that kind of crops up at the ground next to Amity manages to very quickly wrap itself around her legs and squeeze tight, her leg being all tangled up in it. The one that comes for you, you actually kind of bring up the shield and bash it back a bit, preventing it from actually managing to find any grip on you as these thorny brambles try and reach around and pin you. Is that
He is
the only
my
thing
reaction.
between?
Could I have used penance there? Or should I have called that when Amity got hit?
You can call it now. Normally it's like when she
When it
takes the
happens.
damage, you call it. But
Sorry, for some reason I thought that she just got grappled and didn't take damage, but she did take damage, didn't she?
she took damage, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to use penance. I'll ping that to the chat.
Okay, so it
wisdom
has to make a
save.
wisdom saving throw.
How wise are these?
I got a 9, so not wise enough.
No, wait, no, just before I forget.
It's
Blah, blah, blah.
3d10 radiant damage. Never bothered to change that typo. 16 damage.
No, we like to
So seeing Amity in distress, you quickly channel that power from Onatu, which is now very omnipresent with you, and you let loose a bolt of radiant energy which streaks over and slams into the side of the creature and bloodies it. It looks pretty torn up from it. It's kind of struggling to keep what's left of its form holding Amity to the ground there. The tree, however, can move forward and make one slam attack. It'll make it on Amity. Because you're restrained, does it get advantage? I think it does.
What way?
It does. With advantage, that comes out at a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, 25 will do it. So you will take... We take 15 bludgeoning damage as the treant shuffles forward and brings down one of its great big arms, slamming down into the side of you as your legs are all tangled up by these thorny barbs underneath. It's then Jelly's turn.
Okay, I've got a question.
Yes.
So first off, I want to disengage from him and move back.
Okay.
And then my idea was to do wall of fire from like here up to like here, but I do not want the fire to spread. I don't know how that kind of works. Like, I know that I concentrate and I can like get rid of it whenever, but how close can I get to these like other trees so that it doesn't actually just set the forest on fire?
Well, the ground itself, every now and then there is these kind of like horrible like damp patches where you put your foot down. There's like kind of like squelch of like blood that rises up. So as long as you're not like touching the trees at the side, you reckon your wall of fire might be all right in terms of setting fire to everything.
Okay, and I want it to run like through him essentially, like radiating out,
Yeah.
right? But like cut him off from us, so like myself and Amity will be on this side.
Okay, yeah.
So disengage first.
Okay, so you disengage and move yourself back to like here.
Oh, sorry.
Go back to there. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
So that's okay. And then
And on your second turn, use wall of fire. Yeah.
Can I not use?
Well,
Wait.
disengage is an action.
Oh, I said okay. So if that's the case, sorry. Can I hit him first before I move with a? Oh no, I can't. That's a. I'll use my bonus action. Sorry, I'll move back in a minute, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast, Searing Smite on my Warhammer.
Okay.
So
you send that to chat for me?
Yep. There we go. I'll move back here, and then my second turn I'll zoom wall of fire.
Searing Smite is concentration. Wall of fire, I think, is also concentration.
Yeah. All right. Right. I'll use my. I'll move back. I don't think I've got a bonus action I can use then. That's me. Sorry, you're right.
Okay. Okay, so you back up to there, and then on your second turn, you're using Wall of Fire.
Yep.
Okay, so send Wall of Fire to the chat for me.
Oh, sorry, I thought I did. That was silly. God, this laptop is shite. There we go.
Wall of Fire. Wall of Fire. You can make it up to 60 feet long. So how long do you want to make it?
60 feet long, if I can. Hold on, I need to. All right, 50 then. Like
50 feet.
Yeah, I don't want there to be like gaps, so 50 feet. And I want to blast right through this little clown and this big clown.
The big clown.
Big clown
Okay,
little.
so wall of fire comes arcing up here, and it is the fire is to the right. So just put little arrows on it.
So dex for both of those boys. That's good. Dex save.
It's opaque and lasts for duration. So it is opaque, so you guys can't see through it.
Burn those brambles.
When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex save. Okay, so both the blight and the treant they make dex saves. Oh, natural 3 and natural 2.
Oh,
Yay!
Again,
Oh, DiMaggio.
fucked up by this. 5d8 fire damage. So if they end their turn there, they also take. Enters the wall for the first time on the turn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so roll your 5d8 fire damage.
That could have been great.
Okay.
That's still something.
They do both have vulnerability to fire.
Yay! So does that mean?
So that means it's taking 52 damage.
Oh.
Which is enough to immediately kill the blight.
Oh.
So as you back up and let loose this wall of fire, channeling that kind of that forge magic, you unleash this great big wall of fire that fills half the clearing here. And as it passes over that vine blight, it like just immediately chars and disintegrates with the heat of that. The big treant takes 52 damage. So you see it passes over him. He's letting out groans, and you can see like the ghostly figures up top are kind of beginning to go, as the tree, you can hear like the groaning of the wood as it tries to like back out the fire as the fire's catching up its sides and everything. Is that your turn, Jelly?
Didn't bloody the damn tree. Yeah,
I did not bloody the tree.
Yeah,
Okay, then it is Amity's turn.
Sorry,
can I try and get free?
Yeah, you can attempt to. I believe it is a. Yep, so you can just make a strength or dex check to try and get out of it.
Dex check it is.
Dex check. 15. Yeah, you successfully break free of it.
Hey, get me the fuck out. Is that my action?
As your action to break free, yeah.
Okay. For my next action, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians from my ring.
Yay!
Oh shit, okay, here comes Spirit Guardian.
Yo!
So, Sarah, if you can send it to the chat,
Yep.
because I don't have it.
That's
At this point, I may as well put it in my
it's one of your spells. Let me just hit you with a little Guardian.
Spirit Guardian is.
Okay.
Nice.
I should also put little dots on you both because you're both concentrating on spells now.
We are.
Okay, so you call for spells to protect you. 15 feet. We know how this works. Wisdom saving throw from both of these.
Two big boys.
That is a 7 on the blight and a 12 for the treant. So both taking full damage.
Full damage. So that's
3d8 radiant damage.
Delicious.
Okay. So that is enough to finish off the blight that was at your feet as you let loose these the swarm of angelic tieflings around you. They immediately batter that blight in front of you, and it withers away and dies on the spot.
Nice.
The treant is also battered for 18, which picks up to that, which I think is just enough to. It is just enough to bloody him.
Yo.
So like the bark is kind of charred and broken away in bits. The angelic tiefling slamming into its sides. It's taking a fair chunk of damage here.
So we can't see that thing anymore, right? Like there's a firewall.
Yeah.
We'd have to move around the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna move towards Jelly here.
We could get on the broom.
Okay.
And go up and
It's so big.
Couldn't
You
we?
can't see me.
It will make a slam attack with disadvantage as you
Okay.
Oh,
try to flee.
that's cheeky.
Well, it's a natural one because of disadvantage. So
Hey.
it hears movement, it attempts to flail out, but
Does
it
it take extra
whiffs
damage
massively.
because it put its big hand through the fire?
Yeah.
It does not.
Aw.
It is then Lulu's turn. She will disengage and fly over beside you, gals.
For the big plan.
It is then the treant's turn. So if I just double check, so I think it's because he's starting his turn there. If he ends his turn, he'll take the damage, but he doesn't take the damage just now.
No, it's at the end.
Yeah, so he will. What's his speed actually? That's actually that. So you then see this flaming tree come barreling out of the wall of fire. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1.
Damn, I didn't think about that. I didn't think he would come out.
Yeah, so he's all on fire, charred. Like you can see, it's really catching up top as the ghosts are beginning to scream out a little more. And he will charge over and make a slam attack on Amity and a slam attack on Jelly. So here comes. So the one on Amity will be a 20 to hit. Okay, so that will be 14 bludgeoning damage you take as it brings one of its. Oh, do you want to use your action to take it?
Yeah, give me that.
Okay, use your prize shield. So Amity, you see the great big trunk come down onto you, and you feel it like very lightly connect and recoil, and then like you hear the ringing of the pariah shield behind you. It was a 14 force damage you take there. And then the second attack is on you, Jelly. So another trunk comes down to you, which is a 24 to hit.
Fuck me, it is.
So this will be 19 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So trunk comes down to Amity. You take the hit, and then the other one comes down onto you, Jelly, still ringing from the previous impact. And it comes crashing down on top of the shield, forcing you into the ground partially with the force of it. And it's then your turn as this great big burning tree is looming over you.
I'm gonna cure wounds. Actually, I think I've got a potion of healing. Is that action to take or a bonus action?
It's an action to take.
So it's kind of 6.5, doesn't it? Okay, I'll just do one potion of healing.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2.
Please, big rolls.
Big rolls. Ooh.
Okay.
Not bad. So you heal for 8, and you can mark off that potion of healing. So you still have a bonus action for that turn if you want to do anything.
I mean, I don't know if I want to get rid of my flame.
Sorry, he's in my spirit guardians, right?
That's true.
Oh shit, is it on his turn? Yeah, I always forget this.
That's true. Great.
When he enters it for the first time.
Oh, okay, so would he still? He was up there. Yeah, he re-entered it. Yeah, so it's a wisdom save, which is 19.
Yeah.
It takes half damage.
It's half damage. What a bitch. Sorry, I just remembered.
No, that's right. So that's registered 5. So as he continues lumbering towards you, more of the angelic tiefling swirling around or battering into his form.
Is it 10 feet from the wall? Like if you're more than 10 feet on the other side, you're fine?
Yes.
Right. And me and Amity have resistance to fire damage, right?
Yes.
We're crossing the wall. We're going over.
That's about to be a lot of damage you're taking.
Not with Amity's HP, we ain't.
Is it?
Not with Amity's HP, we ain't.
Okay.
Jelly can. If Jelly's feeling ballsy, Amity is scared.
Would I? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, that's not good. Sorry, I didn't realise that the amount of damage, if you're resistant, would still be a lot of damage. No, it's not worth the risk. Tempting though. Okay, sorry. So, got a bonus action, did you say?
Yeah, there was a downing the potion was an action, so you have a bonus action if you want to do anything with that.
I can't move.
You could move like back here.
Well, can I just go round them?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Behind them.
You can't move through an enemy, but you could like make your way around like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can like go into like here.
Okay. No, I that's no good because I want to be beside Amity. Never mind. Fuck the wall. The wall's coming down.
Okay, so you drop concentration on the wall.
And can I use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite on my Warhammer?
Yeah, so Searing Smite goes up on your Warhammer. Your Warhammer catches flame.
Mm-hmm. And that's me. I cannot.
Okay, so then your next turn.
Bonk!
Bonk.
Okay, here comes the Warhammer.
Get bonked.
It's moted. Oh no, concentration, that's why. Bonk. That's a spell attack, never mind. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. So I've not used my Warhammer in so long.
Okay, yeah, 21 will hit.
Alright.
So roll your Warhammer damage.
10. That's good.
Okay,
Plus
so it takes
1d6. He's gonna set on fire.
6. So as like the Warhammer collides, you realize the bark is very stiff and tough, and he has resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fuck.
Blank.
So
but it causes the target to ignite in flames.
Yes, so dealt 4 damage because of vulnerability. It goes up to 8 damage. So
you really do it for
that much damage.
You do it for that. And then every turn, at the start of each of its turns, it needs to make a con save.
He's on fire, the orange dot on him. Yeah. So that's your turn. It is now. It was already kind of lightly on fire, having passed the wall of fire, but then you like properly ignite it with your Searing Smite as the kind of holy fire you summoned onto your Warhammer transfers to the body of the tree with a strike.
Cool as fuck.
Amity, you're up.
Pulse wave at 4th level.
Yo!
Okay, shit, here we go.
Get away from me! So
Pulse wave.
con save.
Okay. Con save. 11.
Hey! So 15 feet away.
It got
15 feet away, so he goes 1, 2, 3.
And
he
could
takes...
I burn 2 sorcery points to turn this into fire damage?
You can do your spell warping to turn this into fire damage.
Oh my god!
Okay. That is
50! It's 50 points, my man.
That's 50 points.
That's gonna fuck him up, you bad.
Oh,
so mark off your sorcery points for that.
Yeah.
And make a wild magic surge roll.
Here we go. Let's search.
Oh.
We go.
Hold on. Is there not a thing with spell warping?
Is there?
What's the thing?
Or spell bending?
Oh, yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, okay. So,
What does that mean?
tell me what to roll because this is a lot here.
Yeah, sorry. You can choose to attempt to alter downside of the spell. When you attempt to roll 1d6. So 1d6. You're fine. It goes off fine.
Okay.
It's on if you roll a 1 on that 1d6, then it goes ski with.
Okay, yeah.
So you have successfully tapped into that wild magic within yourself to put a touch of flame into this pulse wave.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. So you channel and pull up quite a lot of chaotic energy here. Nearly lose control of it, but you've got just enough control, and you let loose this wave of distorted gravity that is, I guess, kind of this heat wave that passes out from you and forces a treant back. It tries to plant its feet into the ground, is dragged back with the sheer force of it. More of its form igniting with the heat wave passing over it. It takes the 50 damage, and it looks really, really fucked up just now.
Okay.
Like branches and everything just crumbling off of it on fire, singed and charred. And as that happens, you see that two of the ghosts up above, the branches kind of like burn and wither away from them, and the ghosts look up to the sky and they begin floating upwards, freed from the tree. And these two figures, as they float up, they slowly disappear.
Oh,
that's nice.
That's good. But wait, some of the other ones were freed. They didn't do that.
So this is now your second turn, Amity.
I was going to hit him with a firebolt.
Firebolt coming up.
Oh.
That's not going to do it, I'm afraid.
14 doesn't do it.
Yeah, sadly, you missed just slightly. With him kind of scrambling backwards, the kind of groaning and lurching forward now. His form is moving quite a bit back here. You notice a firebolt just misses narrowly.
Get him, Jelly.
It is then Lulu's turn.
Oh.
Lulu. And she will take the dodge action. It is then the treant's turn. So immediately he takes the searing smite. He has to make a con save? Con save, natural 1.
Oh, take 1d6 damage, son.
Roll 1d6, Sarah.
Could this do it?
4.
2, 4. How do you want to do it? It's like a residual effect as well. As it's blown back, it's beginning to lurch forward, but you can see that as more and more of it is like crumbling and just falling off. It takes a step, and then another, and then it slowly tips over and crashes down to the ground as those other two ghosts float up and disappear.
Oh.
And the treant is just this kind of cindery, lightly burning mess now in the center of this clearing.
Can I do a check and see, was that a creature or was that just a tree that was magically possessed, or are they like a race tree?
And do we know what that was?
Make a nature check.
Okay, nature. Can I guide myself?
You can say we Protonata as you go to look over it.
What the fuck is this?
Help me, Onati.
Onati.
Please help me, Onati.
Please.
Hey,
9 Jelly, you don't have a fucking clue what this is. Amity, you are aware of treants. These very large plant-like beings, or I say plant-like, they are plant beings, very strongly associated with the Fey Plains. But as you look at this one, as you were fighting it, and now kind of looking at it closer, you realize that it's as if the wood inside is already dead. You kind of reckon this might be an undead treant.
Oh, if only we had known. But
undead.
But still, that's good to know going forward. Can we take a little rest, Jelly?
Yep. Please, I beg. Under half you're technically bloodied, because if so, I'm bloodied.
Yeah, I'm bloody as fuck.
Coated in blood.
Short rest. I'll give everyone a nice speech, so you can have 12 hit points.
There we are. Temporary hit. Is it 12 temporary hit points?
12, yeah.
I'm going to use 4 hit dice.
I'm going to use 5 hit dice.
I'm going to use 5, actually. Fuck it.
Remember, you get your con modifier on top.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Plus 3 for me again?
What's my con?
1 second. I'm just going to double check.
Do we get the con for each dice roll?
Each time I spend as rolls the die and adds the characters. Yes, for every dice you add the con modifier.
Okay.
Gavin, is
so
sorry for interrupting. Is it just
Sorry?
is it the big number beside con? Is that what you mean?
Yes, it's the 3. It's the con
So
modifier.
if we're
so it's the-
rolling 5, we would say plus
What
5 times on con.
So your con is 3.
So
So
50.
for you, if you're rolling 5, it would be 5d6.
6
Plus
5d6 plus 15.
plus 15. That is very nice.
Yo.
We're not quite up to full, but we're looking better than we were.
Yeah. So you guys take an hour here to just plant yourselves down and tend to your wounds, feeling pretty rough there.
Oofties.
Taking your short rest there. Both to make a perception check.
You're gonna have to give me some maths minutes here. Okay, we good. Perception.
John's.
So there are these kind of like ghostly figures in amongst the tree line. But every now and then you do feel like some of the trees and some of the plant life moves a bit beyond the tree line.
There's so many feelings.
Everything's undead here, and everything's alive and undead.
They're all angry.
But you plant yourself down and spend an hour seeing to your wounds and tending to the injuries you've taken.
See,
And Amity, you have a nice beans.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought you were finished.
No, and I'm just going to say, and as Amity talks you guys up, what is your inspiring speech about?
Right, we are getting there. We've taken some hits. We're gonna get back up. Don't even worry about it. We're the gals with the beef fries. We're gonna find Ruth. Confirm she doesn't live in a tree, so that's good. Any more trees we can stay clear of. We got this. Yay! 12 HP for everyone.
12 HP, 12 temporary hit points. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say. So we know that Ruth like meets people. Like people come here to meet Ruth. I thought that was just like the norm. Like she takes meetings. I don't know.
No, I thought it was like people like travel to see her. Like it was like a mystical thing.
Okay, it's not like a walk-in.
I kind of envision her like a dodgy fortune teller.
You have to fight your way to get to her.
Yeah.
That was my point.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird that if she's trying to do business, that you have to fight to get to her. It's not a very good strategy.
No.
She should have a guy outside like spinning a sign, like a.
Oh yeah, or like rollerblades. Just
a nice costume.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh.
No, sorry, I should have given you a warning. I was going to do that.
That's okay. I'll just zoom in on a particularly dark point in the map. Here we go. That's as dark as it gets on the map.
Oh God.
So
you know what,
character sheet. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got the character sheet up. It's fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we just start walking again?
I mean, what way did we walk? Should we be keeping track of like the paths we're going down here?
I'm using the survival checks to kind of like
okay.
The survival checks are how where you guys are kind of keeping track of where you're going and the kind of routes you're deciding to take.
Let's roll another survival check.
You actually you've made your way pretty deep in. You do not need to make another survival check now.
Oh, okay.
As you continue on, and as you go on, Lola kind of floats between you both. So, that was really scary back there.
It was really scary, but we have to do it for our friend. Remember?
Yeah, we gotta save Zara. We can do whatever it takes.
Remember.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Now we know. It's a nice refresher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Amity, have you checked on the cars?
Oh yeah, I'll check on the car.
Yep, your little homunculus is just sat there in the car.
Nice, he's chilling out. Slag's doing fine. Don't worry about it.
Yep. I've just noticed that Jelly, I think your hit dice maximum is off. You should have a total of 10. I think we settled on. Okay.
Sounds good to me, buddy.
Yeah, so you guys continue onwards through the bone brambles, and you continue on for about 20 minutes or so, and you round a corner of this twisting maze of bone-like trees and sharp thorny brambles, and you see another clearing. However, this clearing, the ground kind of rises up slightly in the center, and where it does so, you can see there's a cave-like hovel. Around this clearing, there are large sticks ranging in length from 6 to 10 feet long that are embedded in the ground. And lengths of twine stretch from the tips of each of these sticks, forming this crisscross of lines overhead, from which bones, rotting body parts, and bloody entrails hang. By the front of the hovel, there are various stone benches laid out, upon which all manner of strange alchemical implements and components are scattered. One bench in particular is very densely packed with labeled vials and flasks of what looks like blood. Right in the center of all this, there is a large bubbling cauldron set up. The concoction within looking very unsettling browny red. And a night hag stands watch over the cauldron, prodding and stirring the mixture occasionally. The hag is a bit shorter than Maggie, maybe about 5.5 feet tall. And she's also less hunchbacked than Maggie as well. She's still got a wee bit of a stoop going on, but not as severely hunchbacked as Maggie. Long tangled grey hair hangs over her face and down her shoulders. Her skin has this very kind of vibrant reddish hue to it.
Oh, I thought she's red.
Her face has this kind of like perpetual, like scrunched up quality to it. And you can see that a fang or two protrude from where her mouth hangs open. She is wearing a dress that is quite crudely stitched together from what is very clearly the skin of a great many different creatures. And her neck, wrists, and ankles are adorned in strings of bones, but the necklace in particular has some very small humanoid skulls woven into it.
Jelly.
And as you round the corner and take this sight in, she immediately raises her head in your direction. Well, out with it. Are you here for my services, or are you here to kill me?
Services, and to give our greetings from Maggie.
Oh, that Mad Maggie, yeah?
Yeah, that Maggie.
Fucking Mad Maggie. So I suppose you don't look like Drow. In you come. She kind of gestures for you, and she kind of like scrapes, like one of the benches is littered with all these like strange jars and different samples. She kind of like scrapes them all off to the side to make room for you to sit, and like slaps it for you to like kind of make yourselves comfortable. So you're here for Red Ruth services. Is it potions or divination you're in the market for?
Divination,
I think.
Divination. Not many mortals make it this deep into my little lair. I suppose I should ask, how is Mad Maggie these days?
She's doing well.
Yeah, she's asking for you.
She wants to make sure you're doing well as well.
I'm doing just fine. I am doing a much better job of keeping true to our traditions. I'm not out there tinkering with their strange machinery and recruiting wanderers. Quite competent on my own, thank you very much.
You've seen it.
Not very good with the machines either. I haven't really taken to them myself.
I have to stick to
the old magic, the old reliable magic that has been passed down by our kind for since time immemorial.
Don't fix what ain't broken, eh, Ruth?
Certainly. Now, yes, you're here for divination, you say. You're certainly an interesting bunch. What is it that you seek my insight on?
Can I ask quickly? Sorry. What's the price for your services?
Depends on what you're asking for.
Okay. How much to find a location?
Can you be more specific?
About the location?
You want to know where something is?
Yeah, it should be in Avernus, but it's
Oh, I
no
can
one seems to know where it is. So
Fascinating. Yes, I can certainly handle that.
She kind of scratches her chin, her big protruding chin,
oh,
kind of scratches at it and looks over the three of you, and she goes,
Yeah, an interesting bunch. Tiefling, gnome, and a Hollyphant, I reckon.
she's just a small elephant. What do you mean?
She's flying.
I'm like, hey, Bo, get on my back.
"Oh yeah!" She like,
It's a very strange enough one. I can do this in exchange for a vial of each of your blood.
Do we get to know what you use the blood for, Maggie?
Now, what do you do with it?
Maggie, Ruth?
I make potions.
and she gestures to the stone bench that's littered, and there's like vials and flasks of reddish liquids.
And nothing untoward will happen to us if you take our blood?
No, I don't intend to do. Look, each of you will have blood with very interesting qualities that I wish to experiment with and see what kind of potions I can create from.
So nothing untoward.
No, well, beyond the having to
Take the blood.
cut yourself to supply the blood.
Fair. Can I insight check that, please?
Yeah.
Do I have Torm's sight on this?
No.
What a savage fucking. Oh, this is crushing. But Ravenguard was. Ah.
So, you got 20 on your insight. We'll send you anything.
Bad. Okay. The helmet is useless.
Put that in the bag.
Was Ravenguard? Oh, never mind. I need to. Torm!
You're knocking on your helmet like, hey, Tom,
Come on!
I know you can hear me.
If you remember, Ravenguard had to take the helm to a holy place of Torm to use it.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
Ravenguard had to take it to like a holy place to use it.
That's why he was in the meditation room.
Oh, whereas if I was Torm's bestie, I could use it anywhere.
If you're attuned to it. Lulu could probably attune to it, right? She's there.
That's true. Give it to Kirkendall. He needs all the help he can get.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
That'd be incredible. What if we call the Tormentor the Tormentor? Then maybe that would count as a holy place. I think that checks out just fine.
Okay. So, you know, just because it is possible that with vials of...
Well, yeah. Oh, yes, it's possible, but many things are possible.
That's true, Ruth.
And I suppose I must congratulate you. I have had my little lair here on high alert recently, so it seems you've managed to find your way past with what I imagine was some particularly aggressive plant life.
Oh, so why are people trying to get you, Ruth?
It's a funny story, really. A devil came to me some time back. It was looking for me to divine some information that he could use to destabilize a queendom on the mortal plane. And, well, I gave him the information he sought, and now a very angry queen is sending assassins for my head.
Oh, what queen?
Are you familiar with Giz Calzine?
Why?
Make a history check.
Nope.
Nope.
Neither of you have heard of this before.
The queen, and now she's pissed. Okay.
It's a drow queendom down in the Underdark. I've seen of far greater threats.
Well, it seems like you're dealing with them really well. I mean, we saw at least one assassin dealt with.
There's
swiftly.
probably a few of them in there by now. I'll get around to dealing with the corpses.
It's a nice blood.
So, are you quite happy to supply the blood I need?
Is it from both of us?
From all three of you.
Bo, how do you feel about that?
Well, if it'll help save the person we need to save,
You're doing great.
then we have to do it.
Okay. Can I make some kind of check, like, because she's like a Holly fan, is her blood like special?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I'm aware we have a celestial baby being with us.
Yeah.
You're not sure the specifics, but you reckon her blood probably does have special properties to it.
Okay.
She can lose her fucking mind with this blood.
I mean, hey, a little bit of blood. You ready, Jelly?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's give her the blood.
Wonderful. We have a deal then. Just one moment.
She kind of heads into the hall where you hear like clattering and banging around, and she returns with 3 little vials.
I have a dagger here if you don't have a bladed implement of your own.
Can we Amity, can you get the fire around you so we can
Oh yeah.
Cauterize the wound.
I'll just shove a firebolt in you. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I mean clean the dagger. Make it like
Oh, sterilize it.
I don't want to get infection in my cut.
Yeah, sure.
Random dodgy dagger. Just put the dagger.
Yeah, I'll do some flames around me, and then we can cauterize the.
Sterilize dagger, cauterize the wound.
So she hands you a dagger that is very clearly carved from bone.
Cool.
I have a dagger. What is it?
Just ensure you fill the vial to the top, please.
Alright, I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll cut into my palm of my handy.
Take 1 piercing damage. You fill up the vial with your blood.
And I clean it off and I put it back into the flame for the next person.
She takes your vial and she goes and says about labeling it.
Yay!
Yeah, what's she labeling it as?
She is labeling it simply as gnome.
Oh. Okay, I'll do my blood vial next.
Okay, also take 1 piercing damage as you cut yourself to provide the blood.
It bloodies me.
I don't want to.
You immediately pass out because you're 1 HP.
Better dying on me.
So you provide her with your little vial of blood. She fills that up, labels that.
What's she label it? Mine. I'll just.
Yeah, she's writing an infernal as well, by the way.
Oh. Cool.
And the holy fat. No, it says, it's okay, you can do it, Amity.
Okay. I'm not really the best one with medicine. Jelly, do you want to do it?
Well, I sterilize it. And
A little prayer.
Yeah, I do. I give her guidance so that she feels nice and warm.
She feels
Nice stuff around her, Amity.
Yeah, I have some little sparkles around her.
And I sing a little song and I just put a little cut just in her paw. or her foot, leg, arm.
She lets out a little yelp.
We have to do it. We have to do it.
And she takes 1 piercing damage.
It comes up with temporary hit points, baby.
Yeah. And you fill up the vial with her blood. It's a different. Her blood seems kind of like shimmer, sort of. It's got a strange almost kind of glittery effect to it.
Wrap up her little cup. And say, "Is she done? Well done."
Thank you, Joey.
You're so brave.
We need to be brave.
You did.
And Red Ruth takes the vial and looks over it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
She labels that and sits it all later side out.
Yes, yes. So, what is it you're looking for then?
Okay.
It's called the Bleeding Citadel, and I describe it. And great.
Okay, so you talk her through it. It's got the white citadel.
Like, if that makes it easier to find it, whatever you
You what?
need. If she can, she could go into my mind and like look.
Oh
at
shit.
it. Makes it easier.
She cannot do that, but you can describe it. She goes,
I see. Do you believe it to be an Avernus? Yes.
Yeah, but I think the fact that nobody's been able to find it, we're not against it being somewhere else if it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we were led to believe it was in Avernus, but no one's been able to find it.
I shall see what I can do.
and she kind of leans over her cauldron, takes a deep breath. She like swirls her hands around above the cauldron, and you can see that even though she's not making contact with the surface of the liquid is like swirling with her hand motions above it. And it changes color. It turns into a very kind of bright, like vibrant red. And then the flash of an eye, she like unsheaths a dagger from her side, like that was like hidden underneath like a fold of cloth. And in one quick movement, flicks up and slashes up her own forearm and holds it out over the cauldron as you watch blood just pour from her arm into the cauldron.
Cover Lulu's eyes.
Like, what's happening?
I'm good.
And you watch it drips in for quite a bit, and then the wounds seem to heal themselves. And he goes, yes. And she leans in and takes a deep, deep puff. There's like very deep red smoke beginning to emanate from where her blood just entered the mix.
Yes, the bleeding citadel. Oh,
Place she might like herself.
this is interesting.
Okay.
And her eyes flicker open.
This is very peculiar.
What is it, Ruth? Tell us. Give
I
us
believe this place does exist in Avernus,
Uh-huh.
but some force, celestial in nature, is preventing me from prying too closely. But this is an obstacle that can be overcome with the right blood.
Whose blood are we getting?
It would take the blood of a particularly powerful celestial. Your little Hierophant won't do it. But, I believe I might know a suitable candidate. A few centuries back, I gave a reading to an Empyrean imprisoned here in Avernus.
Both of you can make religion checks.
This is interesting. Fuck me.
No.
Jelly, you're familiar with the term. You believe that an Empyrean is some sort of celestial being.
Great.
As I gave a reading to an Empyrean that is imprisoned here in Avernus some centuries ago. She was looking for a way to break the curse holding her here. I gave her the answer, but she is still imprisoned here to this day. The necessary course of action a little beyond her capabilities. Ulda is her name. I can give you the directions if you're interested in collecting some of her blood to conclude our little ritual here. It does not matter to me how the blood is obtained, willingly given or not, it will work all the same. But,
Okay.
do not be too intimidated by Ulda. Empyreans, they are mighty beings not to be trifled with, but Ulda's hubris has left her rather wounded and weakened. That Titan is but a shadow of her former self, I assure you.
Can I bring out the map and like with?
So you bring it out and she goes, "Oh, how curious! Someone's attempted to map Avernus."
Yeah. So is she anywhere on here?
Oh yes, it would seem that her little prison is actually marked out.
Where is it?
And she points down here.
Oh, that's not too far away. Okay.
All right. Just next door to you, right?
Yes, yes, I would suggest traveling south here past the Molten Sea.
What's the Molten Sea?
It is quite what it sounds like, my dear. It is
Okay.
a sea of molten magma.
Oh,
So you will, I would suggest you travel south past that and straight east. You will eventually come upon a battlefield scarred from a rather eventful battle. Oh, it must be nearly a millennia ago now.
Oh, okay. I was getting hyped.
In the midst of that battlefield, you will find Ulda and her
How we spell
chains.
Ulda?
ULDA, my dear.
ULDA.
ULDA.
Thank you. I
Ulda.
scribble it down on the. I just imagine we've been adding all of these notes to the map.
I ask, Ruth, sorry, why would you suggest that we go south and then east instead of east and then south, if you don't mind me asking? What about that direction?
I find it might be a shorter journey that way.
Oh, it's the length of the journey, I see. Okay. Fair.
If you would rather go the other way, if there's something you're trying to avoid, then feel free.
No, I mean,
I'm merely making a suggestion.
very fair.
But if you are going to collect that blood, just a moment.
Okay.
And she heads into her wee hallway, and again you hear like clattering and rummaging around, and she returns to this kind of small keg under her arm.
Oh, yo.
And it's white, seemingly made of the kind of same wood of the like white trees of the bone brambles. And she sits it down in your lap, Jelly.
Thank you.
We'll be looking for about that much blood.
How big's the keg compared to me?
Probably bigger than your head.
Okay.
I hold it up to Amity to compare the size, and I just look at her.
How big is Ulda?
Oh, are you unfamiliar? Empyreans, they usually range about 18 feet tall to 22 feet tall.
Tiny. She won't even notice the Nothing.
Fucking hell.
Absolutely fine.
How to talk to her? Shouting.
That's
We'll
like
get on broom.
that's like 9 knees. 9 knees.
Is there anything we should look out for with Ulda? Or, I know she's not intimidating. We shouldn't be intimidated by her. But is there anything we should know going into this?
Well, it's been some centuries since I spoke to her, but she was pretty desperate back then to free herself. I imagine that, as far as I know, she's still in prison there. Might be even more desperate now.
What does she need to get herself out of there?
Well, we're going to enjoy this one. In order to free herself from her little prison, she needs to spill the blood of Tiamat on the soil of Avernus.
Fuck me. That would certainly be a task.
Yes, like I said, far beyond her capabilities.
Fire. It's easy.
Oh, we're gonna have to get Tiamat.
I know. Spell hard then.
It was Tiamat that imprisoned Ulda here. Ulda came here with
I see.
his high expectations of being able to slay the Dragon Queen. That did not work out well for her.
No, it didn't. Man, I hope Altus is here and that he is. We'll work his way up the ranks.
Yeah, we can just
Putting up a favor.
Remember when you got eaten?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ruth.
Yes, well, do come by again if you manage to acquire that blood.
Will
Anything
do.
else you want from us, Ruth? Anything, we're friends here. Anything
Can I interest you in any potions?
out of curiosity, please? I'd love to peruse.
You want more blood?
No, we'll take sorrow coins in exchange for potions.
No.
Oh no, something.
But out of interest, if you've got
I
time.
have some very potent healing potions. I have various, let's see, what do we have here? Potions of invisibility, potions of resistance, potions of empowerment. Yes, we have potions of strength. We have quite a lot going here.
We're kind of tight on the old coinage right now, but
No,
I'm very sorry to hear that.
If we get some, we'll come straight to you.
yeah, we know where to go.
Yes, well, I will be very clear.
All right.
Okay.
She kind of like lifts up those like 3 vials of blood. You're gonna kind of shake them around a bit.
Yes, I can do good things with these.
I say to her, do you know much about Avernus? Like, is there anything on here that surprises you at all? We showed you the map.
Well, I don't venture out from my little home here often.
Very fair.
But, there's not been much to me.
Do you just enjoy being here, Ruth? Do you just enjoy Avernus?
I enjoy my little domain that I have carved out here, yes.
It's very impressive, especially these like the
It certainly is, and it's far more impressive than anything Maggie ever put together.
That's I have to agree, Ruth. I have to agree. We've seen both, and this one is definitely.
Look at all the wonderful souls I have collected. What does Maggie have? A bunch of scruffy engineers.
That's true. Very scruffy.
There's a reason they call her mad. Never understand that woman.
It was nice speaking to you, Ruth. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Yes, do come back with that blood. I look forward to it.
Don't you be doing anything dodgy with theirs now?
No, I'll be making many potions.
Naughty.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Goodbye.
Yes, safe travels.
Let's go look at it.
Skittle on, daddle on.
Skittle on, daddle on.
I was
so
so
if you guys...
scared for you with the small heads. I was like,
that collection.
She likes gnomes.
Make a medicine check.
They're babies, aren't they? That's fine.
Child murderer.
They were babies, not gnomes.
Yeah, you reckon there's probably like baby or infant skulls.
Yeah, she's like fuck.
Jesus Christ.
She has our blood now. And
oh well.
I don't think she's going to do anything dodgy with it, but
okay.
It's possible. It's possible that dodgy things can be done with that.
Okay. Well, we'll just let that one go in the loose ends folder.
That's an that one's an end.
Get on with
getting on.
Go see Ulda.
Yeah.
Yes. So as you guys begin making your way out of the bone brambles, and both of you make survival checks to find your way out.
Oh my god.
Yo!
Hey, okay, good roll, nice. Right, I'm going to run to the toilet quickly. I'm going to run to the toilet and get myself a drink. Back in a moment.
As well then.
Yeah.
That isn't going to... Yes, fine. Close that. All good there.
We are.
Yes, so you guys very successfully managed to retrace your steps and leave the bone brambles without issue here. Takes a bit of time, just kind of wandering through the horrible kind of sights around, but you do make your way back to where you started, and you see your tormentor where you left it. The homunculus sat there, just.
Oh, he did such a good job.
I know, he scared them all off.
Terrifying. Right, we heading off.
I mean,
Past the Molten Sea.
do we want to check in with anyone? Do we want to tell Mordenkainen where we're going? Do we want to be that? Do we need to?
No, we'll see how this goes.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. We'll see how it goes for Mordenkainen. I don't think we need to check in with anyone.
No, I think we should just skip that, all right?
Yeah.
I also let Amity know that the helmet doesn't seem to work anymore.
Oh, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. You know, you didn't choose him, so I mean, it sucks.
It sucks pretty bad, but there's nothing I can do.
Do you want to put him in the bag of holding?
I mean, I could try going to Torm mode.
Yeah, do you want to try while I'm driving?
Yeah. Do we have a question in case in the off chance it works?
I mean, do you have anything you want to ask?
Why won't you help me save Elturo, maybe? Yeah, I do have something that I could ask. So I will, once we get in the car, I will try. So I've got something about it. I will try and talk to him. I think we can get going.
Okay, I'll set off and you get to Torment.
Okay.
I'll zone out.
You guys hop into your tormentor and head off southwards, and you get to Torment then, Jelly.
Allegedly.
Okay, so you're trying to use the Hell of Torm site to ask a question of Torm, yeah? Okay, what question are you trying to ask?
I'm trying to ask, will you still help me save Elturo? Somehow? That's it.
Okay, roll a d100.
Whoa!
How much damage you're taking?
So you take 71 radiant damage.
For a minute I was
say psych.
No, so you attempt to reach out to Torm, but you do not feel an answer.
Do I sense anything with a 71? Like, do I think it's possible to get an answer? I don't know, even get that much.
You do not feel a connection with Torm there.
It's fucking busted. Chuck it in the bag.
Okay. I'll add one Torm's helmet bag. Well, it was cool. It lasted.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun to be, center of attention for a while, but
you're always the center of my attention.
I just hope Onatu is gonna be there when we need him, because we came here to save Elturo, and I'll be damned if we I probably literally will be damned if I don't save Elturo. I may very well have to be damned if I don't save Elturo, so
we'll do it. Don't worry about it.
It's all relying on that one vision. That's what I'm riding off of. But as we drive, I just go back to making earrings or something with some of the metal. I don't know how many gems and stuff I've got left, but
we've got a lot of scrap metal
That's true.
in the bag of holding.
Yeah, literally just with that, just like scrap metal.
I mean, we've got like 8 daggers if you want to do something with those.
I can like set up a little smelting pot or something.
If you want any spare metal, we've got some. We've got a Torm necklace actually. Do you want to...
Oh, just let it fucking burn.
Don't piss them off too much. I'm scared.
Oh, that's a good idea. No, I've got some. I picked up loads of metal.
Yeah, but if you we've got daggers, we've got keys, we've got
You want it? We got it.
a bunch of shit in this bag.
Is there anything? No, never mind. No, I'll just actually I'll make a nice bracelet, just a nice metal bracelet as we go.
Okay, so you get to work making a necklace, and you get very into your work. As rocky as the ride is at points, you do get to work there, and you fashion yourself a necklace, and you feel very in touch with Onatu throughout the process. Amity, you are the one driving. You see the landscape whizzing by you, these rocky mountains, these pillars of rock. You pass the occasional what looks to be kind of essentially like a war machine graveyard, where loads of war machines have been left out to like rust and fall apart essentially. Perhaps the site of some battle long ago, and those are just the machines that didn't make it to the end of that battle, perhaps.
Spot anything like cool on or in them, like as we're driving past.
Do you want to go drive up, or do you want to just continue on?
Oh, I thought we were going to drive them through. Are we just driving to the side of it?
You see them kind of dotted around. You can go and like.
They're probably going to be like looted anyway, right?
Yeah, we've been there for that long. Does that mean you know of any like battles that like took place here?
Basically, like there's always battles happening somewhere.
Okay, I thought there was like a
Avernus,
specific like big one.
No.
Okay.
You can go ahead and make a history check.
Because this seems like it's like a graveyard of
Yeah.
There's loads of them.
You're aware that there's always multiple massive battles happening somewhere in Avernus, basically.
Oh, did you leave? Did Flo leave the roll 20?
Oh yeah, it says you left roll 20.
Oh, but I just rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point.
Though it did happen like right after you rolled. You're back now.
Oh, okay. That was weird.
Okay. That was weird.
I'm here.
So you guys continue on for a few hours, and you kind of pass beyond the side of here mountain range, and you see the molten sea that Ruth spoke of kind of open up to your left. You can see it, and it stretches out long ways, just this kind of bubbling, roiling sea of lava. And as that comes into view, Jaylee, you get an Onatu ping.
Yo!
Where it be? Is it in the lava pit?
I tell Amity to stop, and I do what I need to do.
Do that ritual.
You do your 10-minute ritual to
do a handbrake turn.
And it is in the direction of the molten sea. It is not within the sea. You get the sense that it is it's like just kind of come within your range, but you think it's somewhere kind of bordering molten sea.
To the sea.
All right, let's drive towards the sea.
Well, you can direct Amity from where you now know it to lie.
I hope it's
and as you drive in that direction, kind of approach molten sea, you do notice that off in the distance there is a raised part of the land that juts out a bit over the molten sea, and sat upon that kind of outcropping there appears to be ruins. And Jelly, this is where your Onatu ping is leading you.
Amity, it's up there.
Okay, before we do anything else, should we ask the map about anything?
Yeah, is it on? I'm looking at the map right now. Is it on the map?
The sea's on the map.
Yeah, but it's like
the sea's on the map, but
I'll ask.
I think
Yeah,
I
what's-
asked the map though, and I remember pointing to the sea. But let's try. Let's try again. Yeah, let's point and ask.
I'll point to it.
I don't know.
No.
No, I remember.
Okay.
It was the sea is like lava.
Yeah, it's like roiling, bubbling magma. And
Should
lava.
we broom it?
Yes, yeah. We're gonna have to, I think.
Okay.
No, you could drive up to it. Like you could like.
Yeah, I don't trust that shit.
It's not like precariously dangling over.
Oh.
It is like a peninsula almost.
Okay. We'll get a little close to it.
Like a raised peninsula.
Okay, if you think it doesn't look like it's gonna cave.
No, it doesn't look like it's gonna like collapse.
Okay, right.
Or anything.
As we're driving though, my eyes are like fixed.
Eyes are open. What are we doing?
Okay, both of me perception checks.
Because this seems
Ooh!
it's not good.
What do we see?
So you approach. How close are you wanting to get here?
I really just want to get like 100 feet.
Okay, so from about 100 feet away, you can make out that there doesn't seem to be much still standing of whatever this building was.
Mm-hmm.
The walls look kind of blackish, but it's hard to say if they were originally blackish or if they're kind of covered in like maybe soot or kind of scorching now. Some places where the walls that are still standing stretch as high as 25 feet in the air, but there's no like roof anymore to this building.
So we could get on the broom and look down from above.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Give me a sec.
I don't think I've got anything that would identify. Well, I've got identify, but
Well, I could.
hit a trap or something. Or
What I could do is detect thoughts to see if there's anything within 30 feet of us.
so we need to get close anyway. Right?
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
So get on the broom.
Mm-hmm. How you want to move the car closer, like as close as
Yeah.
just because the car.
My big fear is there's going to be a big worm.
Like a big worm out here as well, though, right?
Yeah, we'll just take. Yeah, you're right. Just take it close.
Or I think the car's fastened. Is the car is fastened the broom with us both
Oh,
on.
significantly, yeah.
Yeah. So like if we get away.
The tormentor is.
I don't think we should take the car like right up, but like within like even 50 feet would be better.
Yeah, 50 feet. Yeah. So go 50 feet from it, and then.
Yeah, so you drive kind of 50 feet up. Are you guys hopping in the broom then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we want to take Lulu or do we want her to stay?
I would like to take Lulu.
But keep
Keep on my back.
Okay, Lulu gets on your back.
Okay, strap her in.
And you guys all get in the broom and you fly up over these ruins, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you get much closer now, you can see that where some of these walls do still exist, it looks like it maybe had like an arched, this building maybe had an arched roof to it at some point. From the foundations, you can still see it looks like it was about 60 feet by 50 feet in size. And the area immediately around the ruins is kind of scattered with tumbled and wrecked pillars, which look like they may have at one point like adorned the sides of the building. They're kind of crumbled and scattered around the area.
Does it look like centuries old? Like
it looks old.
Can I use detect thoughts when we get within like 30 feet of it?
Yeah, sure.
And like try and sense.
Yeah, make your wild magic surge roll with advantage.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, so you're able to do that. Oh no, sorry, you don't have to do it for detect thoughts because it's a racial thing.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
So yeah, you use detect thoughts, and you can have like flying around the ruins, so you can sweep all of it. Or...
Yeah, have a little.
Like it's really white.
Do I detect anything?
You do not. Besides the three of you do not detect any thoughts.
Okay.
And as you're like kind of flying over and looking down through the like roofless top, and see on the far side of the wall, that's the one that's actually most intact, and you can see where there were once large stained glass windows, 3 of them, but now like kind of empty and just exposed. Inside the building, there are signs, like kind of looking at the foundations of what walls still stand. There's signs that there were perhaps multiple chambers to the inside of this building, but little seems to remain. The place seems to have been picked clean and kind of left to crumble by the looks of it. There's very little there that still looks to be of value. But again, on that far side where those empty windows lie, there are large sculptures. There are 6 statues in total. There are 4 statues that depict angels and 2 that depict sphinxes. And you do notice that they've taken significant damage over the years, but the craftsmanship on these is like pretty exquisite. Like the detail is incredibly intricate. And right in the center of this kind of far part of the ruins, on the ground, there is this kind of 15 feet in diameter raised platinum dais. And then these, like a kind of like a raised kind of platform almost.
Okay.
And right in the center of that platform, about 4 feet in diameter, there is a dull teal gemstone protruding from the dais ever so slightly.
Is that the ping?
The ping is just below that gem.
Okay.
It's 15 foot up, but it's like
No. Sorry, the dais is 15 foot in diameter. So like it's only raised like a few inches off the rest of the ground.
Oh, I see. So that.
And you can see as well, like the kind of platinum dais looks as if it's been like kind of chipped away at over time. But the kind of 4 foot wide dull teal gemstone still sits prominently in the middle of it, embedded there.
I said, Amity, I think we can go down. I think this place has been picked, but I think what we need is under that dais. We had that one before.
Okay. Fancy word for jelly. Okay, so lower us down. I mean, how are we going to get it out?
I mean, I need to kind of see, like, is this something that can be lifted or moved or?
Yeah, so are you like approaching it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as you make your way towards it, it begins to glow faintly.
Ooh,
with a kind of tealish glow.
It knows you.
Me? Can I? Oh, like so? Just me? I step back and let Amity stand there.
As you step back, the glow fades.
Oh,
Jelly, you gay.
It's me.
Step right up.
Light it up. All right, I get closer.
It continues to increase in the intensity of the glow.
I kneel down beside it and I just touch gently the outer rim of the platform thing.
Okay, so as you kind of place your hand lightly on the outer bit of the gem, the scene around you very quickly shifts.
Whoa.
The sea of molten lava is replaced with this gentle ocean lapping lazily against the slopes that lead up to this building. The dark, roiling sky of Avernus replaced with a bright sky of blue, the occasional white cloud passing merrily along. The barren landscape around you replaced with vibrant, lush plant life. And the building reconstructs itself as you're looking around and taking this in. The statues return to their original pristine design, the stained glass windows filling in to reveal the holy symbol of holy symbol of Onatu.
Oh, that would have been a twist.
Emblazoned high above. There are also great tapestries that hang as well, depicting the holy symbol of Onatu, the kind of beautiful androgynous bust. And you look around and the chambers reconstruct, and you see this place was once a workshop, it looks like, with various kind of stations set up for different craftsmen and artisans to work. And you can see that the artisans working away are a mix of fiend and mortal. And you can see that they are all crafting away in their little kind of compartments to themselves, some working with dazzling metals, some with beautiful gems, others weaving and tailoring. And the beautiful sight around you causes you the breath to kind of catch in your throat a bit. And then you hear a crack beneath you. And you look down, and that glowing teal gemstone beneath you has like cracked along from where your hand is towards the center of it. And then there is another cracking noise, and the cracks spread out and deepen further. And then suddenly this sound of shattering fills the air, and you find yourself back in present day Avernus in the ruins of this building, Amity and Lulu behind you once more. And as the sound of shattering fills, you find yourself propelled up into the air and held there about 10 feet up. And the gem has shattered beneath you, and fragments of it have floated up around you. You kind of bathe in this teal light as you hang in the air there. Just all these gems floating and swirling around you. And you see that what had previously been embedded deep within that gemstone, a gorgeous flail floats up behind your hand. A flail you recognize from a vision that you received from Onatu. The head of the flail is this ball of lustrous platinum filigree overlapping and swirling in increasingly intricate designs, interspersed by evenly placed protruding studs of that same glowing teal gem. There's a platinum chain that descends down to the grip, and is similarly this kind of intricate platinum design. It almost looks fragile and delicate, but you feel very confident with it in your hand. You feel like this thing could really pack a punch. And the grip as well has this kind of teal wrapping around it, matching the protruding studs of the head. And the base of the grip is inlaid with this pearl depicting the symbol of Onatu. And as it floats to your hand, it immediately attunes to you.
Oh, nice!
Holy shit!
Oh, my cheeks.
Oh my
This
god!
flail
Oh.
is a legendary magic item.
She deserves it! It's what she deserves!
It is called Captivating Might.
Oh! Holy shit.
It is a +3 flail. So your attack rolls get +3 and your damage rolls get +3.
Oh my god.
It crits on a roll of 19 or 20.
Ah! I'm gonna cry.
A target, once per turn,
God.
a target hit by it takes an additional 1d8 radiant damage.
What the fuck?
And it has 3 charges that recharge daily, and you can use an action to expend a charge to whirl the flail in a hypnotic pattern, and all enemies that can see you within 10 feet must succeed on a charisma saving throw or take 1d10 radiant damage and be incapacitated until the end of their next turn.
What?
They take half damage on a success and are not incapacitated on a success. You can choose to expend multiple charges in one use to add an additional damage die.
I don't even know what to do with that.
So as the flail floats into your hand and immediately attunes, all that you learn all that information.
She's just floating. Hammerty's like, what?
Yeah, so you spend a moment just floating there in the air, and then one by one the gems kind of fall, and the blue glow around you subsides slightly, and you slowly drop back down to the ground. The flail captivating might now in your hand.
Jenny, oh my god, what is that?
What I saw in my vision.
You saw a vision?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you told Amity about it because that's how Amity ran through a bunch of different devil types.
Oh shit, yeah,
by
that's true.
describing what you saw in your vision.
The teal weapon. This is it.
Oh my god. See, he's gonna help you see her. I'm shaking her.
Oh my god. What did you say it was called? Captivating Might.
Captivating might.
I better fucking remember its name. This thing's legendary.
I will.
Holy shit.
Insulting.
I was in the process of typing up its stat block, but didn't finish before the session started. But I have stuff here for it. So.
Fucking god.
Oh, oh my god.
I would say I don't know what. It's insane. I just like
you earned it. All these years praising Anati. A little bit of a wobble, but now, baby, you're back.
It's so beautiful. This place used to be a temple.
Oh wow.
It's obviously this is an incredible moment, but it's kind of, slightly overshadowed by learning where we kind of are. It's sad to see the bones of what used to be an incredible temple.
Is there anything we could do to help it a little bit?
Maybe. Do we? I know the days don't work, but have we been traveling? Are we due a long rest soon?
It's coming up to the point where you need to take a long rest.
Should we just have a long rest in here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, the place has been picked clean, so I don't know if many people are going to be out this way anyway, let alone searching for this place. But I'd like that if we stayed here for a night, if that's okay.
Yeah, that'd be so good for you because you haven't been able to be in a holy place of Anati for ages. And even if it isn't as beautiful as it was, it still counts.
I am gonna spend up until sleeping. I just want to go about the place and tidy it.
Yeah, I want to help.
Just make it look tidied. Thank you, Amity. And then, obviously the only kind of material I've got is metal, but I want to use as many channel divinities as it takes, and I want to make a large kind of bust of Onatu that would where the teal gem used to be.
Okay, yeah.
I want to make and I'll use all of my cheap gems. I don't care. In fact, I'm probably just going to use all of the metal that I got from Baldur's Gate. Sorry, all the copper and stuff that's
Okay. So, are you going to use your artisan's blessing to help you with that?
I've got 2 channel divinities left. I'll use both.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you spend a couple of hours here as you guys kind of unwind and get ready to kind of try and get some sleep here. And you spend time doing that. And you're using your make a.
Can I guide myself on it? I feel like
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you can give me some guidance on this. You're also going to have an advantage. Just roll a d20 plus your proficiency, and then
my proficiency
is
plus 3.
Plus 3, yeah. So d20 plus 3.
Oh, sorry.
With advantage.
I'll do that again. Oh, come on!
Guidance!
So you also get your guidance.
Oh.
So 11, and then plus. Let's have a quick look at your
Oh, that's
Okay.
so sad. That could have been so cool.
So you spend 2 hours here working away, shaping the metal, and kind of inlaying whatever gems you have left, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look mediocre.
Okay.
So
You kind of finish up, and you're happy enough with it. You do feel like if you'd had more time in a better environment and kind of more tools at your disposal, you could maybe have done a better job. But you feel like, given the circumstances at hand, you've done a pretty good job here. And you kind of position it to where the kind of teal gemstone was once inlaid into that platinum dais. And you feel a very strong divine presence over you whilst you were making it, and also whilst you placed it.
As I'm going, I'm like praying to Nata, and I'm asking for protection as we rest here in this holy of places. And I'm gonna like this is kind of silly, but like if I've got some paper, I want to like write like a little bit about Onatu and like keep it there. Like
Okay, yeah.
I want to like have it stored somewhere, a little bit tucked away. I don't know if there's like a pew or like.
There's no like pews or anything left. It's a pretty, like, besides that dais and the statues, like what's left of the walls and foundations.
I'll put it under the.
Like thoroughly picked clean.
I'll put it under the statue then. Like it's not gonna.
Yeah, you can tuck it under there.
Be here in case it ever gets found. Fully ready.
Amish, is there anything you've been up to in that kind of 2 hours that it took Jelly to do that?
Should we pick up these gemstones? They could be useful. There's loads of like teal around.
Oh yeah, they're all smashed. Oh, we should also go get. Sorry, before I do any of that, we get Lulu and like bring the car up.
She's not. I have the Lulu on my back.
Yeah, but should we still bring the car up?
Yeah, I'll bring the car up.
Okay.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, just
Fill up, like the remaining 50 feet or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Through the window, like.
Hey, it's beautiful, so it can be here.
True. Yeah.
That's true.
I will write a bunch
torment.
of teal gemstones.
Yeah. Well, that could come in.
A whole bunch of teal gemstones.
Nice. Plus a whole bunch of teal gemstones. Okay. I could.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna as I was working, I want to like say to Amity, you can have my warhammer if you want.
I don't think I can use that thing.
You want to try lift it?
I can try.
You can always use it. You just wouldn't get proficiency bonus with it.
Try lift it.
I can try lift it.
Yeah. What is your strength, Amity? I mean, you can lift it, right? It's just
my strength's 14.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can lift it fine, but you do feel kind of like you like kind of swing it about a wee bit, and you're like, not really. You're not used to using a weapon like this. Like,
yeah, it's a bit heavy for me.
Yeah.
Probably like the rapier back at Fort Knucklebone is the best I can do.
Do you think I should leave the hammer here, or do you think I should just take both? Can I even carry both, Gav?
You could put one in the bag holding.
Or you could leave it. As
you can keep on. You keep the warhammer on you. You kind of have to watch out for like encumbrance and that. But I imagine because you have the bag of holding, you probably don't have too much that's heavy on you.
I just thought it may be a nice.
Never mind. I just checked your inventory. It's full of shite.
Shelly just picks things up.
You really fucking do.
Some of that stuff I probably not even.
What is this? Absolutely of the 4D.
What is that?
Oh, of the. Wait, what? Absolutely of the 4 deities of El Turo.
It'll be the symbols.
The holy symbol.
Symbol.
I love it.
I don't know why symbol didn't get included. But all of the copper and silver needs to go.
Yeah, you might want to sort through your inventory.
Well, I mean, most of the stuff I do have, but like.
Yeah. Just make like you've got 7 manacles on you there. Are you sure they're not in the bag of holding?
No, you never know when you need a manacle.
They're heavy.
It's just,
Very
why
strong.
do we always fail at stealth? Jelly's clambering us out with like
Go.
16 chains on her at all times.
Oh,
They're like those chain belts you get, but she's got them all stacked up on all her belt loops.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, I just don't get it.
I just don't understand. She's using them like a chain wallet, like she's got like it's attached to them.
I'll be doing that with flail, so I don't think it's my flail. Flail on a chain.
Oh, fuck.
Very good.
I could, what do you think? Do you think I should leave this here, Amity?
I think it'd be cool if you did. It'd be like a
It'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
it'd be like a little relic of itself.
Oh, we could carve our names into it. Or
I mean, it's already beautifully carved. Like that's a beautiful weapon.
yeah, but you know, there's a little spot here.
You got a little space.
Say again?
You got a little space.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to carve like. Do we want to do full names, or do we want to just do?
I mean, I don't have a full name, but
But like Amity. Do you want me to write Amity or just A?
just A. Be mysterious.
A, and then a love heart, and then
Aww.
A, and then a love heart, and then L.
Aww.
And Lulu goes,
Very
but I'm boo just now.
Oh.
I put in brackets B.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, and I lay it down in front of the bust that I've made, the big old bust.
Nice.
For you, oh great wise Onatu.
What a babe.
She's never, even when she was back in Baldur's Gate though, she was never one to like pray this way. But I mean, after being given that legendary weapon, she'll fucking
Be praying.
you keep praying every damn minute of every damn day. Shit.
Can I go a little bit away from the temple? And can I start trying to cast gravity sinkhole again?
You can indeed. What level of spell is gravity sinkhole?
It is. It's 4.
4. Okay.
This temple just gets
Yeah. I was like, I don't want. I'll get away from the temple
Oh boy.
before I suck up this holy place.
So you head off quite a significant distance away from the temple.
I sure do.
Make your charisma check.
Would it work casting Fortune's Favour on myself for this?
Sure.
Hey! I cast Fortune's Favour on myself.
So Wild Magic Surge at advantage for Fortune's Favor. You're fine. Well, I say you're fine. It's
that doesn't set it up very well.
So yeah, you tap into your wild magic to try and help you a bit here with your research. Now you can make your charisma check, and you have Fortune's Favor up. Double one.
Re-rolling.
Double 1.
Ooh.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Oh my god. Right.
So, now make your wild magic surge roll at disadvantage.
It's getting too close.
Oh, it's been a while since you had one.
It has. It's getting too close.
Yeah. So, as you spend an hour here practicing gravity sinkhole, there are some really close calls. Like there are more than a couple of times when you felt everything slipping away from you. You're like, no, and you manage to just exert enough will over it to get it under control.
Onatu comes in and slaps my hand. He's like, not in my temple.
So you just fucking found it. But you do make progress with gravity sinkhole. It is the progress is very kind of like in fits and stops and starts. It's like you don't really get into like a solid roll with it as you have done in previous attempts.
Yeah.
It's very like, oh, that seems good. That seems good. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's not going so well.
Yeah, but you do continue to make progress.
Okay.
You feel like it won't take too much longer before you think you have a kind of a decent grasp on this.
Right.
It's coming together.
Well,
You would reckon that you're over the halfway point in terms of
Okay.
working this out.
That's nice. That's good to know. It's good to know
Um,
something's working for
yeah.
family. One thing.
So you return to jail and you guys kind of settling down for the night then?
Yeah, is there anything you want to do with Jelly before we settle down, or?
Jelly's flailing. Like practicing.
She's tucked that away.
Yeah, she's like putting it through her legs.
Damn, you are attuned to that.
Ouch. Oh, fuck me.
So,
Great.
you have fun there practicing with your flail.
I want to practice some sick moves. I want it to be like dance like. I want it to be beautiful. Like a beautiful like I want to get to that stage where I'm just like we know like there's certain like martial arts where like the movement is so like intentional. I want it to be like that one day. A new medium to praise on that time.
So as you guys kind of do that and hunker down, you're just about to kind of get tense up and all that, and there is a flash of red light. Beyond the far wall, you can see like illuminate up behind the where those kind of holes where the stained glass windows should be. You see kind of like red light flash up from underneath them and kind of pour through temporarily. And there is a moment that passes, and then a red-winged fiend clad in black armor, an Avernus, flies up and perches herself in one of those like gaps where the window should be. She places it with one hand kind of confidently on her hip and waves to you with the other. Hello, sorry for the intrusion. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Eliza. I am a bounty hunter, and I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
Yes, well, sorry to inform you that there's quite a sizable bounty on the safe retrieval of a little Hollyphant that I believe is in your company.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, we don't have Hollyphant. We just got a bow with our elephant.
Yes, well, the attempts to disguise her are quite adorable, I must admit, but they're not quite going to cut it. But it would seem that you're perhaps quite capable of handling yourselves, so my proposition is a simple one. I pay you half the bounty on the Hollyphant right now. Your cut would be 20 soul coins, and you hand over the Hollyphant with minimal fuss. We part amicably, nobody needs to get hurt, there's no kerfuffle. It can be a nice, easy transaction for everyone involved.
I start swinging the flail.
She has like perched up on that. He's like swinging it like aggressively in front of you.
No, I'm just swinging it just because I'm
Swinging.
I like it.
I look at Jelly. You ready?
Yep. Go get
Am I
back.
to take it that's a no then?
I'm sorry. You seem really nice. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Do you really need
And with that,
They're all. That's who I fucking asked, man. Just one night.
Now, do you want me to go over how powerful this person is?
Nope, I don't want to know.
Okay.
It will just psych me out. And Gavin, I have not internalized all of the flail moves.
that's okay. That's okay. We can talk things through.
Please help. Be gentle.
And I want to immediately cast Pulse Wave at her.
So sadly, there she is not alone.
Like 51.
Fuck.
But you did not realize this,
They're all around us.
and you are attacked from behind. Jelly, as you were stood there swinging your flail.
We'll get him though. Just
Oh no, he is like well back. That is a I didn't roll too great in the attack roll enough. Yeah, that would be a 17 to hit you. So that does. Oh, actually, hold on. No, you have advantage because you didn't know he was there. Oh, that's better. 25 to hit.
shit.
So.
Oh my god.
I didn't roll well in damage though.
Oh well.
Yeah, you only took 17 damage.
So you take 7 piercing damage, Jelly, as suddenly, like, attention on the Ernest perched up on that, up on the kind of window frame. A crossbow bolt slinks into your side unexpectedly from behind, and then a second later it erupts in this black smoke.
That's not good.
So you take an additional 5 necrotic damage, Jelly. And Amity and Lulu are within 20 feet of you, so they both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Get the fuck away from me, baby.
15 is not enough. Lulu also rolled a 15.
No.
So Amity and Lulu both blinded until the end of this creature's next turn.
That is not good.
So I am going to flip you guys over to a battle map here.
Oh, fuck me.
If you guys drag your tokens on.
Oh, Gavin, this map, what the fuck, man?
This is very cool. It's a very cool map.
Thank you.
I don't know where the fuck where I is.
There she is.
Who that boy?
So you guys are like kind of in the middle of
Who
it.
he is. This is very cool. Look at that. Look at all the statues. This is so cool.
I know the Sphinx. Oh, Gav, what the fuck?
This is amazing.
I'm sad it's all decrepit. Is she hot?
They're hot.
Enhance.
They're pretty hot.
Damn it. Don't want to kill you. You're really
hot. Yes, so if you're going to roll for initiative.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I think I did.
And
oh shit!
Jelly, you actually, Jelly, you're blinded as well because you just got hit by the crossbow bolts. So so blinded. Just to double check.
Not good.
That's bad news.
So whilst you're blinded, attack rolls against you have advantage. Attack rolls you make have disadvantage. And that would also be like, that'd be you kind of like, you'd be like, I know I'm blind, but I want to attack where the Erinius was.
Yeah.
But they could have moved and you don't know because you're blind.
Okay.
So, okay, good for Amity there. Jelly, not so great. Lulu at Turin, and we'll add the devils on the same initiative.
I don't know what that dude is.
And you can't make a check until you've actually seen it. And
no.
Oh, he ugly.
Lulu gets. Oh, Lulu.
I don't know.
What's the dex on that? Is +3 to that, so they come in at a 15. Swap by descending. Yeah, so the surprise round was the Orthon. That's what that's called. The thing at the back. The Orthon getting
Bring some food and water.
Yeah, please.
Let's settle this over a drink.
So the crossbow slammed into your side and released this kind of black stinging cloud that assaulted your eyes and the eyes of Amity and Lulu, temporarily blinding them. So Amity, it is your turn. You like just as this was happening, you saw Jelly in front of you, swinging the foil around, and then you like saw at the corner of your eye this crossbow enter a side and this eruption of black smoke that overtook you, and now you can't see.
Right. Can I? I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just cast a firebolt at where I think she might be.
Yeah, sure. So make a fireball roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
No, you're like maybe there, and you like let loose a firebolt, and you don't hear anything.
Well, we tried. We tried.
You then have another turn.
I throw it behind me.
Right. Just in a straight line behind you.
In another, try and hit that guy.
You turn around and let loose. In a straight line behind you, it would not hit them.
Even if it had. What kind of rolls are that? Bullshit.
Oh God.
Bullshit.
Nat 20 and Nat 1.
Bullshit.
Damn. Ooh.
Okay,
so you're just definitely chucking out fireballs. You can't see shit. But
chucking them out. I should just panic, yeah?
It is then their turn.
Oh, fuck.
So, the Aaron, yes. Actually, you won't be able to see this. Jelly, make a Dex save with disadvantage.
This is the one.
So as you've gone blind, they're like trying to work out what's happening. Suddenly you feel something wrap around and constrict you very tightly.
Piss.
You are now restrained. And yeah. Amity. So this will be with advantage. Oh, you might be okay then. 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit me.
First hit misses. Oh, that'll be a 25 to hit on the second one.
That would hit me.
So that'll come out as you
take
9 piercing damage.
Yep.
And $16 poison damage. As you let loose these firebolts, and then you feel an arrow slam into the side of your gut, and then there is like this horrible sensation as it seems to be poison tipped, and you feel the poison kind of like enter your system. Make a con save as well, actually. You find you're not poisoned by it. Your body resists the effect at least. As the Aaron-Yes's turn, the Orthon will...
It's a holy place! How dare you? You desecrate this holiest of places. You fucking dare. This is not good.
Oh gosh,
sorry, the Orthon has like loads of options.
Oh, fuck off.
He will make a crossbow shot to Amity as well, because Jelly is restrained. So that comes out as a 23 to hit Amity.
Yeah.
So you take 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
Can I?
You can't see.
Can't see.
You can't see. So you take that, and you also take. Oh, actually, no. Make a con save.
Be with me.
Okay, so you only take.
You only take 20 damage instead of 40.
And then take 6 acid damage.
Okay.
So you've been like throwing fireballs. You feel an arrow slam into you from the front, which kind of forces some poison into your system. And then a crossbow bolt slams into your back, and you feel it kind of inject this kind of burning liquid into you. But you kind of do your best. Your body kind of tries to shut this down as best it can. And it is then Jelly's turn.
Are we? Does the blindness
sorry.
stop?
The blindness now fades. So you can see that in front of you, the Erin has let loose this blue rope that has like entangled itself around Jelly. That's what's restraining Jelly just now. She also has a longbow in hand from which she has just shot you, Amity. Behind you, make an Arcana check with advantage, Amity.
Mm-hmm.
This is an Orthon. Okay. I've got to consult the Infernal Hierarchy.
I should have written my hierarchy down in pencil.
Sorry. Just keep adding more things to it for you. I think it's just about, yeah. So an Orthon is Orthon's one up from Bone Devil.
Okay.
So an Orthon is the lowest ranking of the Greater Devils.
Okay.
And so this is an Orthon. You're aware that Orthons specialize in tracking, assassination, and collection, I suppose you could say, of individuals.
Okay.
They are used as, they're used for those things by their superiors. They're sent out to track, locate, bring back, or eliminate various figures. And you are aware as well that they can slip in and out of invisibility very easily, Orthons. They cannot attack from invisibility, but they can re-enter invisibility very easily. You are aware that when an Orthon dies, it gives off a very large explosion. They are dangerous to be around when they die.
Doubt that, actually.
You're also, and you can see as well, the Orthon has this kind of like ammo belt on it. And you're aware that Orthons carry with them many different types of ammunition, essentially, that have different effects. So you can probably kind of gather that you were hit with a blindness effect originally, and then Amity, you were hit with an acid effect.
Okay.
But you're aware they have many different things they can do with that different kind of crossbow ammunition. So that is an Orthon, and your sight is just returned to you as you're taking this in. Oh yeah, sorry. So Jelly is your first turn. Let's skip it there.
Can I? Let me shoot back and like they could just grab Lulu and run. I tell Lulu to get close.
She's on my back.
Oh, is she?
Oh shit! Sorry, I'll actually stick her like here then to signify she's on your back.
Okay, cool. Well remembered. In that case, I'm going to guiding bolt at 3rd level.
Your attack would have disadvantage, because you are restrained.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, I'm just going to cast Spirit Guardians then.
Spirit Guardians. Okay, so you cast Spirit Guardians, so that your little angelic tieflings pop, 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 and start swirling on you. 15 feet, yeah.
Can I cast it at 4th level?
At 4th level, increases damage. Yeah, you can do that. Definitely.
I don't know if they need to get close though. No, that was a bit of a waste. But okay, so that's my action. I don't think we should. I don't want to move away from Amity, so excuse me.
Sorry, actually, Amity, another thing as well. You're aware that Orthons are capable of telepathic communication.
Okay.
So they are very good at coordinating with their allies without having to speak.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action. It's not a concentration.
But you've already cast the spell. Oh, is this for your second turn?
Is a bonus? Oh, actually, oh yeah, right.
You can't do 2 spells at the same time.
BS, man. That's me, brother.
That's you. That's you. Okay. So, yeah, your second turn.
I can't do 2 spells.
You can do another spell in your turn.
You can just spin it. And also put a wee Spirit Guardian.
Yeah, but now that there's 2 spells I want to do in this turn, but I can't do. Like, I want to do 2 spells now in this turn. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level on...
You will have disadvantage, remember. You can use an action to try and free yourself from this rope.
I keep forgetting. Oh, yeah, I'll try to free myself from the rope.
Okay, so you can make a strength or dex check to try and break it. Now you try to force you out and it just tightens even more against your resisting. So that's your action. You still have a bonus action. You don't have a movement though because you're restrained, so you can't move. You have a bonus action.
Can I cast Spiritual Weapon?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that over her and then bolt.
Okay. What's the range of Spiritual Weapon?
I posted it, I think. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, it's Spirit Guardians I posted. Wait, I'll send it.
Alrighty. Yeah, no bother. So your beautiful spectral warhammer appears in front of her.
3rd level.
Actually, no, it is a beautiful spectral replica of the of your new flail.
Yay!
I've cast it at 3rd level. I will hit.
3rd level. Okay, so that is up there, and it's going to make an attack immediately against her. So make your spell attack roll.
Go on, Jelly.
Not high enough, I'm afraid. Like it appears and takes the swim, but kind of glances harmlessly off her armor.
That's me.
Okay, it's then Lulu's turn, and she is going to fly off your back empty, so she's between the 2 of you. Actually, no. What she will do is
Get back on her back, Lulu. I was wrong.
Get back.
she will fly back a bit towards the Orthon.
Whoa! Why?
And she will use.
Oh, she's got a trumpet. Lulu, just stay on the back.
She'll use her trumpet.
We can just
You fly back and she lets out her little trumpet. The Orthon has to make a con save, I believe it is. Yes. It fails the con save.
Ooh, okay.
The Orthon takes. Takes not that much damage compared to how much damage that can do, but he's also, I think, deafened. What does deafened do? I guess nothing too great, but you can't hear the Orthon, but he communicates telepathically anyway, so it's not that. Well, why did I bloody him for that? My bad.
Yes.
bloodied.
Get him.
None of these look like death, so I'm just going to stick that on.
All right.
And Lily will then fly between the 2 of you after flying back, going, and then swooshing back. As that kind of like blast of radiant energy passes over the Orthon. He's not too affected by it, but he does kind of shake his head because he is now deafened. Amity, your turn.
I am going to twin spell, so it hits the both of them.
Oh, okay.
Mind bonk.
Okay, twin spell mind bonk coming up. So if you're going to send that to the you've already done it. So is that like burning a sorcery point or something?
2 sorcery points, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. Okay. So that is a 10 for the Orthon and a 19 for the Erinius.
Okay.
So the Orthon gets hit by it,
He gets
and
mind bonked. He's incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Purple dot on him there. So it's at the end of each of its turns, it takes a psychic damage and can then try to resist it. So it's then also make your wild magic surge roll.
Here we go. Oh no,
Oh,
no worries.
You're completely on top of things right now. No worries at all. Then your turn again.
Don't even worry about it.
I successfully forced your mind into the Orthons, and he's kind of trying to force you out just now.
Just you try, you bitch. If it works, it'll be astounding. For my next turn,
next trick,
I would like to cast Polymorph on the
on the Erinius.
On the So
okay, so what is the wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Oh, it would have been so good though. Never mind.
It would have been good. So make your wild magic surge roll.
Boop.
Okay, seeing the Erinius force you out of its mind with quite a bit of ease, you've kind of lost confidence a little bit. You go for the polymorph, trying to channel that chaotic energy up, and again the Erinius just shrugs it off.
I will.
You want to move or anything? Are you quite happy?
No, I'm good where I am. I'm gonna.
Okay, it is then the Devil's turn. So we'll do the Orthon first. So he roll your D12 psychic damage to him.
D12. Oh, sad. Very sad.
And he has to make a wisdom save. Oh, natural 6, which will not cut it. So he is still stood there trying to force you out of his mind. So the Erinius on her turn, she does 3 things.
She does 3 things.
She hasn't taken a hit yet, has she?
No. I don't think neither of them need to get close.
Oh. Nah, you're too bunched up. She can't risk it. She's going to take 3 longbow shots at Jelly, who's currently restrained, so they have advantage, each of them.
Oh, no.
So the first one is a 20 to hit, which I don't believe hits. So the first arrow comes careening in and slams off your shield. Second hit is 26 to hit. So you're going to take 6 piercing damage as the arrow successfully finds a gap in your armor there. You then take 9 poison damage as the poisoned arrow seeps in, and make a con save.
Is that a magical thing?
Nah, it's not, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine. Yeah. So your body's able to kind of resist that poison. Use one more shot to come in, which comes in at a 23 to hit.
I think that is my AC.
We
have to do this every fucking time.
You never remember.
No,
she's got me flanking her.
So it's
Pariah shield. I added the +1.
Splint armor's what, 17 is it normally? Splint armor 5e.
Written down.
Okay, so splint armor is 17, +2 from the shield is 19, plus your blessing is 20.
That's it, right?
Plus your next to an ally, so it's 21.
It's 21.
21. I swear it's 22 sometimes.
I feel like it is sometimes 22. I'll be forgetting.
What am I missing? I swear it's been 20.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to send that. There it is. There it is. Soul of the Forge. That is it. So you are 22. You are 22. So what was that to hit? 23?
No, 22, was it not? And because I said my AC is the number you said.
Okay, well, it hits anyway. So you take now 9 piercing damage. So you take 9 piercing damage, and which one uses it? This one. Okay, only 5 poison damage. And again, make a con save. You are now poisoned until the end of your next turn. And that is the Ernest's turn. Jelly is now your turn. So you have a turn being poisoned here.
I don't know what that means.
Poisoned, I believe, is disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, as the poison's kind of making you lethargic and sluggish here.
I'll try break free.
Okay, strength or dex check.
Oh,
At disadvantage, but 16.
16.
16 does break you free.
Oh, thank
You
God.
manage to try as best you can. You manage to force the rope off of you and kind of crumples to the ground around you.
No bother.
You are no longer restrained, so you can move.
And then I'm gonna.
So that's your first turn. That's your action there. So you still have a bonus action and movement here if you want.
I do think we should move. Like the gang should move, but there's not really a good place in here to like go.
If you move, Amity will follow you. She just knows she's got to be close to you.
Maybe you can do the special weapon attack as a bonus action.
I know, but
Sorry.
no, it's okay. I just like we're getting flanked by both of them. Like I kind of want to get them both to move in a little bit. Maybe like here. Oh God, I don't know. I will move 5, 10, 15, 20. Like I think that's as far as I can go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I'll spiritual weapon.
Okay, so make your attack. Your spell attack. 16 does not hit, I'm afraid. Again, it kind of takes a swing and just kind of passes off her armor harmlessly.
All right, and then my next.
So your next turn.
I'll guiding bolt 3rd level.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're no longer poisoned here as well, actually.
Okay.
Oh shit! A spiritual weapon is concentration. Yeah.
Die to roll a.
You took damage twice there. Just make 2 con saves.
This weapon is gonzo.
Yeah. So spiritual weapon disappears as your concentration drops as the arrows collide with you, I'm afraid.
So I shouldn't take damage anyway. This is tough. Guiding bolt at 3rd level.
Okay, guiding bolt at the Ernius or at the Orthon?
Well, the Ernius, that's her name, right?
Okay, yep. Well, her name was Eliza, but she is an Ernius devil.
Sorry, I just in the heat of the moment.
Oh yeah. So if you make your spell attack with guiding bolt, if you want to send that to the chat.
Spell attack. Yeah. Gosh, it's really hard to like change tabs on a Mac. Right, there we go. No.
You let loose the guiding bolt and she sidesteps as this blast of radiant energy whizzes past her.
I guess that's me.
Then Lulu's turn. she will use her second trumpet of blasting to fly up and with the air and yes to deafen her as well. She has to make a con save. Oh, she fails.
Ooh.
So she will take the stat block. It is choo choo.
Choo-choo.
Fair damage than was dealt to the Orphan. Takes that kind of blast of radiant energy that emanates from Lulu's trunk, passes over her. She kind of recovers her head a wee bit as she is now also deafened.
Is she still
then,
here?
no, she flies up to do that and then we'll fly down to
Sorry, I mean the Ernias.
yeah, she's still like planted up in the kind of windowsill. And this is then Amity's turn.
Okay. I guess. What's she gonna do? Can she cast Frostbite for a change?
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah, a cantrip. Eliza.
At Eliza. Okay, so she has to make a con save, which comes out as 16.
That is my DC.
Oh, so she's fine then.
So
Yeah,
nothing
so
happens.
you try to channel your wild magic into this frostbite effect. You see a little bit of frost appear in her armor there, and she manages to kind
Please, love it.
shake it off. It's fine.
Okay, I'll move next to Jelly.
Oh, sorry, there you go. Now next to Jelly, and your next turn.
I just don't know what to do. We're so fucked. I don't want to cast Shatter because I don't want to destroy the temple.
Oh, fucking fuck. If it's been the temple in our lives, fuck the temple.
We'll see if it gets to that for now. Fireball.
Who are you firebolting?
I'm firebolting. Actually, do I have advantage on the incapacitated guy?
I don't
We
think
do
so.
this every time.
Yeah. I think incapacitated is just he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cannot take actions or reactions, but you do not get like advantage on or anything.
Okay, well, I'll just firebolt her then.
Fireball on her, okay. That hits. You can roll your damage.
Oh, so 7.
7. So
She's taking.
She's got like 300 HP.
It's actually 3 damage because she's immune to fire, so she gets treated as if it's resistance. So there we go. So you launch a fireball up there and does connect with her torso, then kind of singes through the armor a wee bit of pink flame. Is that your turn?
Nothing else I can do. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it is then the Aaron Yes's turn. What's the range on that actually? 20.
Do I like that arrow?
No. She will use one of her actions to animate the rope of entanglement again. And that blue rope that you forced off yourself, Jelly, it whips to life and streaks towards Lulu.
He's trying to make off with Lulu.
Yeah.
And that's a saving throw from Lulu. Natural 20.
Oh,
So it comes streaking towards
gal.
Lulu. And Lulu changes like evasive action in the air, flying around, trying to like stay out of it as best she can. There, Neos use another action to attempt it again. I think Lulu just makes it again. Yeah, she does. Yeah, so again, another action spent trying to entangle Lulu. Does not work. Eliza kind of and she like knocks an arrow and fires at Amity.
Right.
17 to hit.
Doesn't hit me.
Doesn't hit you, so it goes scattering off to the side. Her, like Eliza's seemingly too focused on Lulu right now. So that arrow scatters along. The Orthon, he has to make his wisdom save. 18.
Yeah, he succeeds.
He still takes the damage though, so you can roll the damage. Oh,
this is going terribly, I would like to say, Jelly.
And he is no longer incapacitated, but that does take his turn to do that. So Jelly, is now your turn.
Hold on. Spiritual weapon isn't. I don't have spiritual weapon down as a
Oh, is there no concentration?
concentration because I've got spirit guardians up.
Oh, it's true.
So the roll with spirit.
Oh shit.
So spirit guardians would have went down though, but spiritual weapon went.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah, spiritual weapon, not concentration. My bad.
Okay.
But yeah, spirit guardians would have gone down anyway because.
And it didn't. Can we just say that it's back up because it didn't.
Oh yeah, spirit guardians was the spiritual weapon would still be up then. Yeah.
Sorry, spirit. Can we bring him back?
Yeah, spiritual weapon would still be there.
Bring him back.
Your spectral flail.
I want to use the flail, but she's like up in the damn air, and he's not an issue right now. And I also don't want to like charge because I don't want to leave Lulu and Amity. I will. Okay.
It do be feeling like that.
I'll guiding bolt again at 3rd level.
Okay, on the Avernus.
Fuck me, yes.
Okay, make your spell attack.
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong fucking thing. So now I need to go to the cancel to then click down here to go back to the old tab. You can't just come at like Control T and change tab or Shift T, whatever it is.
There we go.
Oh, thank God.
So, guiding bolt at, what was that, 3rd level?
Jesus Christ! I don't even know.
So is that 66 radiant damage? So you're about to do 12d6 radiant damage.
Oh, we need this. Please.
So roll your damage.
Oh, please.
Please.
Please, on that. Please.
So it's, hold up a second.
That's
here.
at least 10% of her HP.
45 damage. So she's
on
already
like the
taken.
Narzagon level BT.
She already took that. I think the Avernus is like slightly below the Narzagon.
I have her.
The Avernus is 1 level below the Narzagon.
Oh, I have her as level to a little arrow because that makes it better.
And she is now, so you plead out desperately with Onatu, and this massive surge of divine energy launches from your arm and collides with the Avernus, catching her off guard, kind of like knocking her off the ledge there. It's like she her wings have to kind of catch her, and she's now glittering with the radiant energy of the guiding bolt. She is not yet bloodied though.
That's what I'm saying. We're fucked. That's it.
So it is your next turn, Jelly.
No, my bonus action.
Oh, spiritual weapon. Yeah, sorry. So make your spell attack with spiritual weapon.
Don't be shortcutting.
Yeah, we need all we can get.
Keep an eye on him. Right. He's gonna be the death of us. Right.
He's sick of this campaign. It was ridiculous.
It doesn't hit anyway, so
no, it takes a swipe at her and she just kind of parries it aside with her long sword.
I'm not angry. I need to heal myself.
Hey, we all need to heal.
Yeah. Are you looking?
I'm not as bad as I did in the woods. I'm not doing as bad as I did in the woods.
Okay. That's 30 feet. It's concentration though. I don't have concentration up right now. Everything's great. It's up to you. It's kind of a waste. Just guiding bolt again. Bucket just keep blasting our ass.
Blasting her ass.
No, I need
Whatever
to.
you, if you're making an attack roll, you have advantage because you were hit by guiding bolt. So
Oh,
keep that in
yeah.
mind.
What spell and what?
Yeah.
The next thing that rolls to attack her has advantage.
My guiding bolt again, please.
What level at?
Oh, I don't know if I want to do it that level. Second. Third. No, third. She's so fucking powerful.
Third level guiding bolt coming up. Okay.
These thirds are the
Make
win.
your spell attack. Make your spell attack.
Oh no, I clicked the button
I can see you keep on clicking the button.
Stop me!
Spell attack.
Please hit, I beg. Yo.
24 hits. 24 hits.
So what did I?
So
So
roll your, was that?
66.
Use 66, yeah.
Right, on that too, buddy.
Come on.
This is in
Oh,
your
no.
place.
Ooh, okay. That's
20
good.
damage.
That is-
So that puts her up to,
That's a chunk.
It does something.
which is enough to bloody her.
Okay.
Okay, Jilly, if we could just get a couple more crits in.
Okay, we are chipping. Fucking hell. Right. Seeing that she's bloodied.
So, yeah, so you let loose that guiding bolt there. That streak of radiant energy slams into her.
Again.
Oh, she will have a guiding bolt effect on her again because you hit her with another guiding bolt. So.
Ooh.
As I'm shooting, I'm like saying, "Fucking walk away from this."
She's dead.
The delivery on that. You like looked right in the camera. You're like,
Oh, sorry about that. But yes, you cannot hear because of Lulu's attack.
well, she just sees me shouting at her anyway.
Yeah, she's intimidated.
I'm gonna get a spiritual weapon to her.
Okay, yeah, make your attack roll.
Ooh.
18 hits.
Okay.
I think 18 just hit. Yeah, 18 just hits. So make your.
Wait, I did it. Third level.
Spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. So it's
You did. You did. Where is? Oh god, spiritual weapon. Yeah, 2d8. 2d8. Yeah, you're right.
Another D8 coming up.
Yo.
Oh shit!
Oh, please clean it up. Jelly is in her element.
Yes, that is.
No, is it 2d8 plus 4? Sorry.
It's 2d8 plus 4. Yeah, so it's 15.
What we like to see.
Yeah, so the spiritual foil does manage to catch her this time finally, her being thrown off by the guiding bolt barrage here. So it's a wee bit beaten up.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
It is then Lulu's turn.
Really stay put.
To the foot.
You damn move. Come on.
If you're telling her not to move, she will stay with you and take the dodge action.
Good. Keep
She
dodging.
could get behind us even.
Yeah, she can. She will fly behind you and take the dodge action. And Annotator's your turn.
I'm gonna twin spell mind bonk again.
Okay. Right.
So,
Wisdom or con?
I've sent it to the chat.
You haven't used the wisdom. 18 from the Orthon, 15 on the Ernius.
The Ernius fails.
Okay.
Is it worth bending luck on the dude? Yes.
Okay. What did he get? He was
So an 18.
18. So okay, so you're burning sorcery points here. So you burned 2 sorcery points to do the
spell.
2 sorcery points to twin it, and you're now doing sorcery points to bend luck. Okay.
Yes.
Damn it.
So is that a...
Fuck me.
I still resist, I'm afraid.
But she's...
But you like try desperately to force your presence
she
into their
full?
minds. No, it doesn't affect movement, it's just actions and reactions. So the Orthon, having experienced it before, manages to shrug it off. The Aaron, yes, succumbs to it this time.
Have one up at a time.
Yeah.
And the you managed to keep control of your wild magic as you did that, as you tapped into your well within you. Next turn.
Gonna shatter him at 4th level.
Oh, so I need to remember that Mind Bonk is concentration, so put a dot on you.
Yeah.
You're shattering the Orthon.
Yeah, because he's out the temple.
So he has to make a con save. He fails.
Oh,
So 10 on the con save. So.
5. Is that 5d8? It's constitution a second.
What level did you cast that? Sorry.
4.
Fourth.
4. What level is it normally?
Second.
2.
2. Sorry, we did change the like at higher levels bit for that, because usually it will say like if you cast that at X level or whatever, but like for some reason it says on your description when you cast the spell using a spell slot of blank or higher. So it makes it hard to tell. I think.
Sorry, that's my mistake. I'll fix that.
So 5d8 thunder damage. 5d8 thunder damage. Okay, so he takes 25. So that is.
Get fucked.
Where the fuck did that come from? Holy shit. Get him into the damn lava.
Yeah, so you let loose the shatter behind him as the kind of like thunder rings out. You see him kind of like desperately like clutching his head as it passes over him and he shudders. And that puts him to that, which is nice. Not blooded yet, no. Nice, no. Make your wild magic sword roll for shatter.
Whoosh.
Still keeping decent control of things here.
You're doing alright.
Is that your turn? Is that your turn then?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do the Erin yes first. So she will attempt to break free. Roll your damage because she takes damage either way. So 1d12.
The bonks aren't doing too well.
So she takes that damage. She got a 19 on the save. So
we took her out for 1 round.
It did indeed. It was in the Orthon though. He will step forward a fair bit, lumbering forward here into the temple itself. Yeah, you see him take one of the canisters and load it into his crossbow and takes him at Lulu.
Not Lulu. Anyone but Lulu.
Natural 19 to hit, yeah, I'll do it. So you watch as he takes the shot and the crossbow immediately slams into Lulu. She does a yelp, and then you watch as this like thick web-like material springs out of the crossbow and envelops her. So she's like this little cocoon that just slumps down to the ground.
Penance.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do a penance to that. Yeah. Was that a whiz save or something?
Dare he?
Because Lulu did take damage from that.
Don't say that. It made me shudder.
No, it wasn't much damage. The main primary focus of that is to like capture somebody rather than deal damage to them.
It's a whiz save, and I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
Oh.
Okay. He got an 11 on the whiz save.
Oh, get fucked, my boy.
Takes 5.
Oh shit! I've been misreading this. They actually have like special things for saving throws.
Oh what? I didn't know that.
So that's actually a 15 on his wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my still 16. It's 16.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yes, fuck him.
There we go. So he takes, what was that? You cast that
it's 5d10 he takes. Because it's usually
5. Okay, roll 5d10 radiant damage.
Please.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah!
holy shit.
21. That puts him up to.
See the nutty. I wish I could meta magic you, babe. I really wish I could meta magic you.
Hey, bloodied.
Yeah, so as you respond to him, have we
Ooh.
lost Flo?
No, Flo, you're cutting out.
Flo? Flo?
Hello?
Hello, I can,
Hello?
hello?
I can hear you guys fine.
you're
I can hear you guys
Hello?
fine. I don't know
Yeah.
what's
I can hear you.
Oh,
I can hear you. You're good.
you,
You're great. No, you're not. You're gone again.
my robot.
you're
Am I
a
good?
robot stuck like this.
What is going on?
Like you're back.
Uh,
Kind of, not really.
That's sure. Why not?
Maybe?
No.
You guys are
Oh.
fine for me.
Yeah, I can hear her say that we're fine, but
Hello?
Okay. Your voice comes and goes. Your camera's just like frozen, but your voice comes and goes.
yeah.
Oh.
Screws, but-
Exactly. It makes no goddamn sense.
Cool.
Oh god, my thing's freaking out.
Oh no.
You just see Gwen's gathering thing on my screen.
This doesn't sound good, does it? Oh, that's screwed.
We can do
Yes.
the next 3 turns because it's not Amity up just yet. We can see if the internet sorts itself by the time we get to Flo.
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. She is just completely gone.
Yep. Goodbye. She can watch it later.
Oh, she says she'll restart. I'll just end the recording here. We'll pick up when she comes back. Perfect.
Hey,
Right.
our little booster. The
Mhm.
booster
Yes.
went down and then it was trying to connect to the internet, but then the booster came back and it was switching rapidly between the two.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So I brought out my connections, it was going
Right.
that would be it.
Well, we
Alright.
are back now. Yeah, so seeing that Lulu has been hurt by the Orthon, you immediately channel Onatu and let out this bolt of penance, this streak of radiant energy that retaliates against the Orthon for daring to inflict pain upon Lulu.
How dare he?
It might be a little longer.
Oh, by the penance, his turn. What's his speed actually? Would you move any further forward? It's probably fine as is. Yeah, so Lulu's in his little cocoon. Jelly, your turn.
All right,
The webby cocoon.
listen here, boys. I'll tell you how it's gonna go. So we're gonna focus on the. Oh wait, she's not mind bonked anymore, is she?
No, she's just resisted it.
No bother. What we're gonna do? We're gonna guiding bolt her at 3rd level. My last
Third level guiding bolt coming in.
one.
Make a spell attack.
We're crawling. Quick. Please. Absolutely.
That's not what you
You-
like to see.
You let loose the guiding bolt. She sidesteps it. It collides and takes out a couple of the bricks of the temple wall behind her.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna
Do
start.
your bonus action spiritual weapon.
Yes, I am going to, and I am going to do that imminently, and that will happen,
Okay.
and it will not hit.
Nope. Again, it swings. She parries with her longsword.
Turn. We're gonna do it again,
We're going again.
and we're not
Going
gonna
again.
do 3rd level. We're gonna do 4th level. Beat
Oh fuck!
Keep
4th
going.
level guiding bolt coming up.
Keep pushing.
Okay.
If at first you don't succeed, throw
Right.
it.
Let loose.
Risk even
Spell
more.
attack incoming.
Yo.
Oh,
It hits. 4th
It
level
hits.
guiding bolt. What's that? Is that like 7d6 radiant damage?
I think it would be yes. Is
yeah.
it?
Guiding bolt,
right.
guiding bolt. I scroll up to find it now.
And we win, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Yes. Roll 7d6 radiant damage here.
Oh,
Do
now
it.
where to
Do
fuck?
not do it if you don't. Ooh,
25.
mixed
That
bag.
puts her to.
She's gone. She's out. See you later.
Get her out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so you let loose your
Kate.
your guiding bolt there.
Mm-hmm.
and it slams into her, like lifting her up with the force of it as the golden light envelops her, the sparkling effect that gives the next person advantage.
Love to see.
She looks pretty fucked up right now.
Fantastic news. So we're gonna keep the momentum going. Mark her with a spiritual weapon.
Whack her.
Quick fire round. We're gonna go a bang bang.
Hits.
Bonk, bonk.
And it's
Roll.
2d
2d8.
plus
2d8.
4. Yeah.
2d8 plus 4, yep. 2d8 plus 4, that's what we established last
Come on,
time.
my girl. Come on, my girl.
Come on, this is it.
This is it. This is the one.
13.
13 force damage. That is.
Off the wall.
Come on. She's down.
So still like kind of like dazed from that powerful guiding bolt there, not being able to react in time for the flail it swings around, slams into her side, kind of crushes her against the wall briefly. Really, really beaten up here. And it is then Lulu's turn. She is a cocoon. She cannot do anything.
Empty.
Is the cocoon, is she attached to that thing?
She's not attached to anything. She's just like,
Oh.
there's like this little like ball of web behind you on the ground essentially. And you can hear really muffled.
We'll get you out of there, babe.
The Aaron yes though is going to yell out,
what?
Enough! And realizing that she is deaf, will attempt to communicate telepathically with you guys.
I'll let her in.
Yeah, alright. Fuck him.
So she gets into your mind, and she says, look, we clearly made a mistake here. Just business, nothing personal. We'll even be willing to sign a contract to guarantee we will never bother you again. We will split ways perfectly amicably here.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I do the same, please?
Please do the same, Jelly.
Torm's not here to help me now.
He ain't here to help you now.
You have a +8 to insight, damn.
I know. Real bad.
Yeah, she's. I mean, you don't really know what to make of her. Like your only interaction's really been her like arriving, offering this proposition, and then when you seen that you were going to turn it down, you were attacked.
She seems pretty businesslike.
Devil contracts are binding, right? Like they can't.
Yeah, if a devil enters a contract, it cannot break it.
So make us.
It can be worded creatively to give it a lot of wiggle room. But like you guys can like if you guys want to make a contract, you can like look over it and see if you are like pretty happy with it. And she's just kind of reiterating like entirely business, nothing personal. We're just in it for the money. This is clearly not worth the money.
You gonna tell anyone else about us?
No, hey, we can even put a non-disclosure agreement in the contract if that's what you want.
I don't want to sign a contract.
You don't want a contract?
I don't want to sign a contract with her. I don't want to sign a contract with no devil. You can do it if you want, Jelly.
You're aware, Amity, that fuck, that was a loud one. You're aware that like not like every like contract with a devil is like going to like doom your soul or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like it's just kind of like you could essentially make an insight check on the on like the contract if you had like any suspicions. Okay.
I'll do it. I'm like, yeah, sure. Wrangle up a contract. Let's take a little look-see. Call off your guard. Let's all chill the fuck out.
And she looks over at the Orthon and kind of nods, and the Orthon just kind of holsters his crossbow. And
I immediately get little Lulu out of this.
Yeah, we just
web of hell.
Break her out.
Yeah, she eventually. It takes quite a while to cut. It's like very thick webbing. It's like very sticky, like sticking to your hands as you're trying to.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can. And Vernia says, "We can help with that if you." Fair enough. If you don't trust us.
Fuck off into the corner. Write your contract. We'll get her out.
Yeah. Right. And she like heads off into the side and she kind of clicks her fingers and like little kind of iron plates, like what you saw in Davies Creek's puzzle box. Little kind of iron plates that are chained together appear, and she kind of wills some infernal writing onto it. And she turns around and kind of outstretches her arms with the contract and says, if this is to your liking, and you can read over it and make insight checks if you'd like.
With guidance. Thank you very much, Gail.
With guidance. Say we play a 2 natty before we do
guidance.
the insight check.
Oh, Jelly.
I'm
checking it as well.
Oh, Jelly.
That's 2d4, can we fuck?
2d4. Well, 26.
26. Yes, so Amity, you look over it and like it's very like jargon filled and legalistic sounding, which is kind of what you expect from devils.
Glasses on. She's like,
nothing kind of strikes you as being untoward in there, Amity. Jelly, as you read over it, you're kind of trying to make I've just realized that like both of your second rolls have been natural ones there.
Yeah.
But you try to read over Jelly, and it is basically the contract is they will not take any act. Both of them, Eliza and Havizel. The Orthon is called Havizel. His name is part of the contract. So it does bind both of them to this agreement. They will not actively bring any harm against you. They will not inform any other entities of what has transpired here.
Or whereabouts, just anything. They're not going to report back on anything to do with us.
Yeah, so you can stress that, and she kind of like rewords it a little bit until you're happy that they cannot speak of what happened to you. They cannot refer to you.
Nope. Nope.
There is also a clause in there about if your paths were ever to cross, you're not to hurt them.
Okay, as long as they don't hurt us first.
Yeah. Unless
so they are unless you invalidated the contract in any way by breaching that clause but not attacking them.
We don't hurt each other. We just
so long as you uphold your end, which is not to harm them should your paths cross, and also that you are to let them leave unmolested just now.
Yep.
That they will never speak of this. They will never. They will not pass on any information as to your whereabouts, as to what transpired, and they have no interest in pursuing any further contracts in relation to you.
All right. Amity, this looks pretty decent to me.
I trust you, Jelly.
I can sign it. Right? Does Amity sign it as well? I guess she wouldn't be protected. Does Lulu need to sign it?
Lulu need to sign as well, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, we'll all sign it then.
Yeah, we're all signing. Fuck it, you'll...
And so you all sign the contract.
Pull in her trunk.
I cross my fingers as I sign it.
And you all sign, and it kind of unfurls and erupts into flames in Eliza's hand. And it says, and the deal is done. As I said again, purely business, no offense intended. Havizel and I will be on our way.
Bye! Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Bye. Enjoy.
And Havizel, the Orthon, gives you a and just follows on after Eliza as they depart westward.
Goodbye!
Good luck.
Good fucking luck.
And because Max has an early start tomorrow, shall we end it there?
And see.